I'm trying to figure out.
I love you guys. Oh my god.
Okay. This is me.
Speaking of it, okay. We are now recording.
Someone Yes!
Okay. This is me. And this is my friend. We were walking out of the house. And he all of a sudden he was like, hold on, give me 1 second. And then he went on all fours and puked in the street.
Oh, geez.
On all fours?
What
the fuck is this guy's deal?
We had to get like Anchorage for that.
I love that that's the hang-up you have. It's not just
all of a sudden, hold on a second,
puke. But no, the fact that he got
I'm just saying, like, to top it all off, it was extra weird. Like, what the fuck? Who does that?
To preface, it's 2 a.m. We're coming home from a college party.
Oh.
Does that make the throw up seem more real?
Well, yeah.
It's 2 a.m. We are leaving a college party,
I'm so
and
glad
we
I
are
put the compressor on the microphone.
we are stumbling to the dorms.
As we stumble along.
I was not stumbling. I was so sturdy. And then anyway,
I was so sturdy.
I was truculent.
No.
How tall are you?
God damn it, Brent.
And so then he went, oh, hold on. And then he went on all fours and puked. And I ran, this is the house, and then I ran over to the neighbor's fence.
Which is 2 blocks in Brain Brain.
Two houses? So, 2 houses down?
Two Minecraft blocks
That's 6
of
meters.
distance.
I love that you know
Sorry,
that.
that's 6. No, that's just 2 meters. 2 Minecraft blocks is just 2 meters.
Yeah.
6 feet.
Oh.
No, it would be like from here to there. It'd
A
be...
Minecraft block is 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter.
Okay, so a couple Minecraft blocks.
Minecraft chunks, perhaps.
That's the new way we're measuring things. How many Minecraft blocks did you go?
When I was a
Americans will use
when I was a
anything
kid,
other than the metric system.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god.
when I was a kid, I would always think of increments of time as SpongeBob episodes.
For me, it's music. Like,
Music?
how many 3-minute songs can I get?
Yeah, I do that too. I do that at work all the time.
There is an album. It is Renee Rapp, who was on Broadway, Mean Girls. She's in the movie. She's amazing. She has a new album out, and it is the exact time of a shower. Like, the album.
Oh, for your shower.
Oh, for a second, like neurotypical shower or neuro-spicy shower?
Because there's different types of showers,
No.
too. Like, there's I'm going to get clean real fast. There's
existential
working
crisis.
Yep, there's I'm going to sit in the shower and cry for a bit.
No.
There's I don't have anything else going on today, so.
And then there's,
this might be a long
do
shower.
penguins
I
have
can't afford to go to the
knees
spa,
showers?
so I'm going to run this hot and cold
Would
a
it
couple
bother
times.
anyone if we
No. It's just about like
Yeah, we can.
Would it make any? I mean,
Yeah,
if we
I guess-
get hot, we can.
Is
turn it
anybody
on.
like overly hot right now, or?
I am.
I get
I'm just
cold rather
I'm
easily,
Always, but I'm unusual.
Always.
and I would be fine if I had long sleeves, but
It's
I don't. Aside from this
19
coat,
minutes.
and it's not
That's not a long
cold enough
shower.
to justify
Yeah,
putting
that's a typical
coat
shower.
on.
Yeah.
I'm about 15.
20 minutes.
But
Yeah.
For like, I'm getting clean.
Yeah. It's
But
just-
if I'm like, I'm gonna get clean, oh, the reverb sounds good in here, I'm gonna start singing, and then,
Right.
I want to condition my hair a little longer, I'm gonna sing while shaving my legs, so it's gonna
Yes.
turn into a half-hour shower.
No, this one's 19 minutes, 22 seconds. This is like, I need to get my hair looking good, so I need to like
Yeah.
really make sure I'm like shampooing, conditioning, getting all
Also,
up in there.
pro tip, shower with the lights off, it is...
Yeah.
It's so good.
I've done that.
Amazing.
It's so nice.
And pro tip,
Well,
do
at
it
night,
high.
that's nice. But
Ooh.
No, because
I
one time
love
I had
me a
one of her
high shower.
gummies, I thought I was a rock, and that was not a good time.
You can shower not high?
In a stream.
But
Rock in the street.
when I have nothing else to do for a day, I will just take a really big rip off of a pen or something, let it settle in for a little bit, and then
Just vibe.
just take a nice long hot shower.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
And I'm
YouTube,
just
welcome
like,
to D&D.
Can we like cut? Can this be a blooper reel?
I feel like I told you guys we're going.
We won't be famous until it's legal everywhere.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's like I think we have like 4 views right now or something.
And they're all
We haven't established where we live, so
Yeah.
it could be legal. It could not be
Oh,
legal.
I'm like making sure you're not
we
wearing
do have
any.
legal stuff that
Yeah,
we're
I
actually
know.
using.
That's
Any
true.
logos.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
Delta 9s.
Yes.
Legal.
HHC.
Have we worn any logos?
CBD.
Anything to designate
Yeah.
who we are?
No.
Witches. Sorry, that was overly
Anywhoozle,
aggressive.
Right.
Dane, do you have the whatever?
Recapitulation.
Recapitulation.
The re-
Well,
the
I've
recap.
got
The
that.
recap.
The recap. Leah.
Woo!
Yes, I have the recap.
So, let's see here. Bavlorna is dead.
Yay!
Her body dissolving into a bubbling, festering mound of rotted flesh on the docks beneath her cottage.
And there was
found
much
a key.
rejoicing.
There was a key in it.
2 keys, I thought.
Our heroes, having successfully dispatched her after a harrowing battle above, the fogs of the swamps of hither suddenly recede, and you're able to see for some distance. From her remains, Cutlass and Zoretic are able to retrieve her spell components pouch and 2 keys, one in the folds of her tattered clothing, and one protrudes from her remains, seemingly having been swallowed by her for safekeeping.
Ew.
Following the battle, the group decided to split up to search the remains of Bavlorna's cottage. Anna went outside to begin hacking away at one of the support beams. It should take her about half an hour before she'll likely bring the cottage down. Eric and Cutlass have gone to the aviary and have created fake notes to be sent to Skabatha and Endolin, claiming that Bavlorna has killed the group and there is no longer a threat persisting through Prismeer.
Our lie detector test said that was a lie.
Aoife explored the pantry, a distillery precariously on the brink of failure, and then entered the dining room where she encountered Zoretic entering from the opposite side. Zoretic and Aoife discover the disgusting mess that is the dining room. With a rather high investigation check, Aoife also discovers each of the goblins' heads over the doors of the dining room has a Lornling hiding in it. The Lornlings are now terrified of the group and mutter in some very broken common about not wanting a fight, that it considers the cottage its home, and that it was created to serve Bavlorna,
And I'm taking
but that it will now leave without a fight. It draws out a ticket from the Witchlight Carnival, which Aoife takes, and begins muttering about a mirror. It tries to communicate a word related to it, but is unable to remember. After a minute, it slowly leaves the room to get away from Aoife and Zoretic. Yofina briefly approached a small room off the kitchen, but finding the door cold to the touch, chose to leave it unexplored and instead joined with Eric and Cutlass in the aviary. And this is interesting because we don't have this player. Zoretic, you and Aoife return to the study first, waiting for the others to return before heading upstairs. You notice a cabinet along the western wall that has a keyhole, and you recall the 2 keys found on Bavlorna after she was killed. One you have, and the other Cutlass has. So, I'll bring this over to that area. So this is the cabinet that is mentioned here. And I will say, Zoretic, curious about what may be in the cabinet and seeing the keyhole, walks over toward the cabinet, and upon placing the key in the hole, he suddenly blips. So the key is left in the keyhole of the cabinet. Aoife, you are now alone in the study, with the three of you over in the aviary, the next room, and Anna outside. And I apologize, I forget where your character went.
Some days that
Yeah.
will be remembered.
Yes.
He's stayed outside on the docks. He's not going back upstairs.
Okay.
You're watching me hack away at a house being like, I'm bringing this shit down.
Yeah, it's mostly like, the fuck are you doing, and also reasons.
Okay. So you're not helping, but you're sort of like just watching. You're like in a supervisory role for the top of that.
For the small child that is Anna.
Just watching this child.
What are you doing, Zev? Supervising.
I definitely want to go out and role play that in a moment here. But Aoife, I'll start with you.
Okay.
You are now alone in the room with a key in that cabinet.
Nice.
What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Mage Hand. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
You're a cantrip.
Gonna use my new telekinetic powers. I can cast this without verbal or somatical components. I can just make it happen. And it is invisible. And yep, it's if it's 30 feet away from me.
It's actually 60 feet away.
Because I didn't know that already.
Actually.
If you've already done this stuff.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought that was just automatic. My bad.
Great. So you conjure a mage hand into the room under your
Is this yours
control.
by chance, or is this mine?
And so, because I think I'm scared that something happened because he was touching the
Mine are
key,
slightly
or
different, but it looks similar.
something happened when he turned
Mine
the
have, like,
lock.
flecks of, like, purple or blue.
So I want to open the
like-
door to complete what he's doing, but I'm like,
Similar.
and so I cast that, and slowly the key will turn. I
Okay.
suppose because it's a cantrip. I guess I just do it. I don't know
Yep.
if there's
No,
any-
you can absolutely turn the key. So
and open it.
yeah, and that was the correct key. So
Great.
Hooray.
let's see here.
Huzzah. Huzzah. No, you had a 50-50 chance.
So as you turn the key and the door opens, there are multiple shelves, some of which containing potion bottles. And on the top shelf, there is what appears to be a stuffed cat that shambles to life when the cabinet is opened. It looks about the room, unable to find Bavlorna, sees you, and its hackles go up and hisses towards you.
Hackles?
The hair on the back of the...
Oh.
Yeah. So it's very wary of you, but it's sort of like still in the cabinet at the moment.
I do not know what to do.
Do any of us?
I feel weird giving flower advice in the winter. Makes me miss spring already. By the way, Zach, do you like cleaning at home?
The cat, getting more and more agitated, decides to pounce towards you and makes an attack.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So,
As long as it's
10 to hit.
That misses.
So the cat tries to jump down and sort of strike at you. You, having some distance from it, see it coming and are able to sort of like dodge to the side out of the way. Your turn.
Make friends.
Kitty, not so nice. Kitty.
That's how they usually start.
Can you tame the kitty?
That's the thing. I don't have good animal handling.
Oh.
No,
So-
stop trying.
Where the hell am I at?
I know, right? I'm like,
Do you have rations you could throw?
I don't think so. I have carrots. I don't think cats like carrots.
You just like piss it off even more, like hits it right in his face.
Throws carrots at it.
Go kitty.
Just remember, this is basically a zombie cat. This is
Even
not a living
better!
cat. It's like
never mind.
so-
one of Bavlorna's like
I don't know if I can help
stuffed
you on that one.
creatures.
Oh, like a taxidermy. I thought it was a
Yes.
stuffed animal.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so I didn't want to hurt it because I was
Yeah.
like,
It's a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
when
It's
you
technically
think
a
about it.
stuffed animal.
no,
Like
this
a
is like a
stuffy, a
taxidermy
plushie.
cat.
Do you have
Oh.
some brains you could throw it?
Undead.
Yeah, it
stuffed
is poorly stitched together.
Oh,
bits of it sort of fall,
It's
fall-
cute,
you
I
know,
want
falling
it.
off one side.
One sec.
Two different colors of the eyes.
It's a Bowie cat.
I'm trying to remember what things I can throw with it. Did not
You
have
caught
this
on that.
ready.
And it is basically up next to you now, and it's kind of circling for its next attack.
Oh, I do. I have a hand axe. Okay, I was trying to think if I had anything. I take my hand axe and chop at it.
Okay, make an attack.
Ping.
How do I make an attack?
Roll a d20.
It's been a while since I played D&D.
In a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Uh oh.
Did you roll one?
It's super nice.
You brought food to use inspiration.
That's
You know
true.
what? I'm gonna use
Immediately.
it. I have too much pride.
Come on, I don't blame you.
Okay, using your inspiration for.
I don't want to lose to a zombie cat.
You haven't lost anything so far. It hasn't even hit you yet.
I know, but I'm wounded. 6.
6.
I will take.
It's not a 1.
Wait,
It's better than a
6 does.
wait,
miss.
that's a natural 6. What do you add to
Oh
that?
yeah.
Wait,
Let's.
do I add something to it?
Yeah.
This,
Are you
is
attacking
this is your strength modifier on your hand
Where
axe,
are my
right?
weapons?
Right
Oh,
there.
okay.
I knew you'd get it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Plus 1.
So,
7.
7 still does not hit, sadly.
Woo! Okay, so I try and whack at it.
Yeah,
Didn't.
the cat dodges out of the way, makes another swipe at you.
Aoife
Is it
dies
12?
via zombie.
12 also does not hit.
So this one actually gets sort of a grip on you, but the hides, I believe you're wearing leathers. It's not able to actually penetrate to do damage.
Penetrate.
I wasn't gonna say
So
it.
slips around the other side of you, hisses again, rears up, and it's your turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna try my hand axe again.
Oh god, we're killing
We defeated one of the big bads, and she's locked in battle again.
Technically, we're not killing
Uh-oh.
anyone.
This okay. I'm gonna take it. It's a nat 1 this time.
Oh,
Okay.
The universe is telling me that it needs to happen.
Yep. So you swung at the cat the first time, and it sort of dodged out of the way. The second time, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get this thing, and you swing down as hard as you can. Clunk! Your hand axe gets stuck in the floor.
oh.
So it's you can either leave it and draw a different weapon, or you can, which is a free action on your next turn, or you can take your next turn to wedge it out of the ground, but you won't be able to attack on your next turn if you do that. So
You should probably just use the dagger.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna grab.
and that is a natural.
That's a.
So the
seven
cat
hit rather than a +1.
slips around the axe, but in dodging away from you, wanting to make a swipe, it rears up with its left paw, and the right kind of slides out from under it,
Oh.
and so it topples over, not able to make the attack. And it also rolled a natural 1.
This is the best.
So this is
Some good content.
Starts of this
Good
fight.
content. Okay,
So your turn. Are you wedging the hand axe free? Or are you drawing your dagger?
I'm gonna draw it, but I gotta pick which dagger. Except 2. I'm gonna grab Veers' dagger.
Okay.
I don't
Oh,
feel
we're gonna
super.
bring Veers into this now?
Flame tongue dagger.
No, he gave me a dagger, and then I
Oh,
also
that's right.
acquired.
Yeah, it was actually the dagger from the cult.
She has
Right.
She has a couple cool
Yeah.
daggers.
So it's just a dagger, but
Strength to roll.
I do really well with it. No, I don't. Wait, I
You
do.
do.
Yes, I do. I do.
Artificer Rogue would be a really cool multi-class.
Whew.
Hey, that's more
Yeah,
like it.
there we go.
I
That
I would say the rest of you have heard after that hand axe hit the ground. You've heard a commotion in the next room. All of you that are in the Aviary. So
25.
25 definitely hits. So roll damage on the dagger.
Wait, you rolled an 11 and got 25 out
You
of
can
that?
give him butt pats.
No, I rolled an 18.
Oh, I thought you said 11. Jesus.
I guess not.
It's fine. 7.
7. Okay.
That was 1d6. Oh, sorry. Wait. No.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
You
Sorry.
will.
Sorry.
Pyramid.
Okay, 5. Not 7.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, you stab downward into this cat. Definitely do considerable amount of damage, but the dagger kind of passes partially through. It doesn't seem to like take root. What it was just slashing damage with that, right? For the dagger,
Piercing.
piercing. Okay, yeah. So that it goes through. It definitely takes the damage, but somehow it's still moving. So
Okay.
Go fly.
oop, that didn't work.
Is there a fly?
It was a fly.
6.
It
on
went,
its attack,
it went
so
at my hard limit.
Okay.
definitely doesn't hit you on its attack. So you're turning.
Send one of your cats after it.
I think I'm just gonna try dagger again.
Okay. And at the same time, those of you in the Avery, what are you doing? Having heard the commotion, are you going to head toward the door? Or are you going to?
Yes. We also wanted to confirm with you because we discussed it, but then we never reached out to you.
Okay.
What we were sending.
Okay. We'll get to that after
Cool.
this.
All right.
So we'll say you've done that, and you guys head toward the door. So as you do your attack, you guys open the door and see this happening.
You see the madness.
Yeah.
This is
So,
all very
all
different.
sorry, did you?
Yeah.
If you were rolling another attack, correct?
Mhm.
What was the? Oh, sorry.
21.
20 definitely hits again. So go ahead and roll damage.
Seven.
7. So. Ooh, yeah. So again, the attack hits solidly. This should have put it down. But again, after the attack is done, it seems to crinkle and sort of right itself back up and keeps coming. So the rest of you have opened the door and you see this like undead kitty that Eva just ran a dagger through, but seems to have gotten back up and is rearing for an attack. I'll actually have the 4 of you go ahead and roll initiative now. Because I honestly was not expecting this to go.
And all of us.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
so the 4 of you.
16.
Yeah, just a minute. Let me.
Oh, duh. Oh, man.
I had the same realization as I looked up.
Like, I was like, oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That was a poopy die. I don't know why I
Just
said
a
that.
second to. I was not planning to actually set up an encounter.
I just heard I need a poop, and I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, that's why. Did you see my side? I'm like,
Yes!
Eric,
Yeah, 16.
Yafina.
11.
For a second, I thought you rolled all the
Yeah, I was like,
dice.
what?
Yeah, I was like,
What does
I
that
want to
mean?
reroll.
Cutlass.
26.
Jesus.
And,
It still adds to like
Eva.
5 or something. With my
Okay,
minus
fuck.
and minus 2.
oh, you have minus
17.
initiative? Pourquoi?
I suck.
No.
I slowly got better with my stats though. So.
Okay, so Cutlass, you're up first. So Eva just ran her dagger through this cat. You would think would be dead, but it kind of
Let's try
rights
it out.
itself back up and looks like it's about to attack her again.
Okay. I'm going to look down at the cat. The fuck is this? Well, you look like shit, I'm afraid. Where the hell did you come from? What morgue did you crawl out of over here? And in the process, vicious mockery is happening.
Okay,
Aw,
Wow.
Nice.
you ugly.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Okay.
You ain't got no
cat
alibi.
wisdom.
I'm sorry, what?
Let's see here.
Is Dane in
Oh, that
there?
was a really
Where's
good
he
roll.
He still doesn't have the scenes up on the screen.
Oh.
Can't see.
So
I'm sure he is.
18.
Damn, that saves. So nothing happens.
That cat is unfazed.
The cat
by
just
your-
kind of like looks up at you. This is at you as well.
Very well.
Good thing Anna's not up here, man.
Any any bonus or movement?
Um,
I'm not gonna actually like do it on the screen. We'll just sort of like play it in mind's eye kind of thing. But there's the cat's up against Eva right now. The other 3 of you are at the door.
oh. No, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. You're
I'm not
gonna
do anything
like
else.
sort of clear through the door, or but still keep distance from it.
No, I'm gonna hover off the ground a little bit and just be flapping my wings, kind of.
Okay, so I'll say you rise up like basically right in front of the door as Eric and Euphina come through as well. So
Rather than walking to the side or walking more into the room, like a normal person, I have to spring straight above it to let you guys through.
okay, is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Eva, what are you doing?
Okay, since the cat turned to look at Cutlass,
Mhm.
I walk over and try and take out my axe from the floor.
Okay, so make a strength check for me.
Oh no. Run.
Okay, 17.
Yeah, definitely. Easy enough.
Nice.
You reach down, frustrated that the axe got stuck, and wretched thing. It actually almost comes up too fast with you. But you have your axe back now. That was your action. You still have movement bonus.
I turn around to look at what's in the closet. Or I walk towards that.
Okay.
Or
You
the
are still
door
like
that
up
I
against the
open.
cat, so it could potentially take a swipe at you if you move away from it.
Okay, I'll strafe.
Okay. So you gotta head around the cabinet a little bit. You're glancing into the cabinet. There's nothing else in the cabinet except for the bottles that you initially saw. There is some print on the bottles. Do you speak Elvish or read Elvish?
No.
You have no idea what these say.
Dad.
There are 3 different bottles that you see on the shelves there, but they have these symbols on them that you're unfamiliar with. So,
Just frustrated and throws it now.
It's
Eric.
It's just not going your way, man.
Elvish and Sylvian the same thing?
no. They're slightly different.
Okay.
Sylvian is basically ancient Elvish, but they're different enough.
I like to imagine that as Cutlass flies out of the way, I get a look at this horrific creature in front of me, and I, frightened, just shout, "Oh God, kill it with fire!" And toss this is my fire dagger, specific psychic fire dagger, because I'd like.
Which you did, that was
Right.
the thing. You can choose either it's psychic damage or fire with the new trait.
Psychic and fire would be gnarly.
That would.
I'll do psychic.
You're gonna do psychic first.
Yes, I'll
Okay.
do psychic.
Okay.
For flavor, can I have like a purplish fire to it?
Sure.
Cool, great. So that's my kill with fire. Is this purpley
Okay.
fire psychic dagger?
Okay.
Toss the dagger.
Right.
Would this be disadvantage since it's a ranged weapon of 120 feet?
So you're not up against the cat yet, so you got enough range that it's just ready to roll.
With fire, you can also kill it with these cookies. Because these cookies are fire.
I just go kill it with fire. Fireball.
Not great. 14.
14 hits.
Oh, great.
Oh, is that the bread?
Yes, it is.
Yeah!
Bread.
Bread.
Gotta do damage first.
Bread.
Look.
Let's see.
Pun.
5.
One.
5.
Brut.
Okay.
Aran.
Right. This time,
Brot.
somehow the damage seems to take hold. You,
That's what I figured.
the dagger flies forth,
I'm trying to think, what is it in French?
pierces into the
Pan.
cat,
Pan.
Pan.
Pain.
Pan.
Pain.
Cat- falls over, seemingly dead, but
Oh, son of a.
with
It's a fucking zombie.
the cat from the openings, from the cuts and everything else on its body, expels a cloud of dust
Oh no.
into the room. All of you would be caught in this.
Oh.
Somebody
So-
grab me.
Yeah, ouch.
Yay!
Oh, why are you staying down there, Zaf? For this exact
So I
reason.
gotta show off my new dice set.
Dice set.
Nice.
Well, it's like it's like a new
Ooh.
Flowers?
Yeah, I was gonna say you all can look at.
Oh my god.
Asthma.
So all four of you make a Constitution saving throw.
Little bit.
Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that.
It's like a
Oh, that is
resiny, like.
Gorgeous.
Ooh.
Where did you get this?
So fun.
I actually got him. I think Teemu
And it's a
or
weapon, too.
Shein,
Step on it.
Ooh.
but like
That's the best
so
kind.
pretty.
The ones that
I love
hurt,
the
but they're
resin
pretty.
ones.
Yes, and the glittery gold on the numbers.
Well, now, my dear, calm yourself down.
It's like
Just heavy breathing.
And like the shape of the D100
Listen,
was
why do you think I
way
like historian,
different.
The
okay?
D20 then with a
So,
Constitution
so yeah,
modifier.
all four of you do a Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
Great.
Which modifier? That's not. Oh, the saving,
The saving,
throw
yeah.
modifier.
12?
oh no,
17.
our little burnt
Can you be a little more wry?
Saving
Rye. About the number
And we're
17.
going against
Constitution.
which I don't have.
Plus 0.
Yay.
At least it's not negative anything.
7.
I was
7.
I would
Okay.
say my grandparents.
Cutlass, Aoife, and Rafina.
Eric is
When
immune.
this poof of dust enters the room,
For a second, that burp sounded like a.
you become, you start sneezing and become unable to breathe.
Oh, no. You have a violent
Anyways,
allergy.
I was blasted.
Don't fucking lift this.
You are sneezing so uncontrollably, you've lost your breath. You are officially incapacitated and suffering. Suffocating. I can speak. Yeah. Suffering.
I mean,
yes, suffering.
I would-
Suffer. No, incapacitated and suffocated.
Is this how group TPK happens? What the fuck?
I mean,
So-
it's just that.
It's very on brand for us. I
Yeah,
guess.
incapacitated just means no actions or reactions. You still have your movement,
Shouldn't
but
have attacked a cat.
you
We should
are,
have made it a
you are
friend.
currently suffocating. So when you are
Take
when you
my
are
breath
suffocating, I believe it
away.
is your Constitution modifier is the number of rounds you have to be able to get air again.
Oh, good lord.
I
Okay.
like drowning.
Yeah. So, and it's all minimally 1. So Euphina, you do have 1, even though your modifier is 0. So,
I think you can. When you're trying.
Anyway, outside.
so there is a dust cloud in the room. You're all massively sneezing, uncontrollably, unable to breathe. Next round, Cutlass, what are you doing?
Is there like a window or something in here?
To the window.
There is the window that that's this sort of northern wall here that the witch seemingly jumped out of, and then Bavlorna later actually.
I don't mean to step on toes, but I got an extra attack.
It's dead.
Oh, it's dead. It
Yes.
died.
Yeah,
It died,
This
yeah.
proof
Oh.
was its death.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, okay.
How-
Never mind.
how far
I have
away
no,
is it from
I have
me?
nothing to add.
I would say 10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna fly the fuck out the window and go outside.
Okay, so you definitely
just leaves us.
the window actually is open. So you
Fuck y'all. All y'all.
so yeah you burst out
damn it.
from the window.
Using my last breath to like curse him out.
Yeah, it does take you a moment, but you do catch your breath, getting away from the dust cloud. Trying to remember. I think it's Aoife actually next. Yes. Aoife, what would you like to do?
Excuse me.
Hold on. Oh, no, not features. I need to look at equipment.
I'm like over here, like hurry up.
You could also try going around the back of it too.
This is a nice room.
My ass so flat.
So something that has been in my equipment is rough map of the area. That's just something I had from the beginning. I think that was for the very first town we're in, but I've always had that map.
Okay.
Is it possible I could like take it out and just start fanning it or something to get the particles out of there?
You can, I mean, the dust is it will settle on its own in a matter of time. You can go over toward the window and try to sort of fan, but it'll probably take you a minute to get.
Okay.
And what is your Constitution modifier, by the way?
+2.
Okay.
Percentage. It's also a D10.
Be good. You okay?
I don't know what else to do.
Don't die.
Run out the room.
Yeah, get out of the room.
There is a door.
30%, 50%, 90%.
Yeah.
But it's still 10.
I'm going to get out through the door.
So you go into the hallway, or you're going down toward the kitchen, or toward the aviary.
Hallway.
Okay, so you'll head over this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you dash out through the door into the hallway. You are able to catch some fresh air there. Begin hacking and everything, but you are able to start getting air again. Yofina, you are in a bad state. You can feel this has like gotten into your lungs, and if you do not do something right now, you're gonna pass out.
Oh shit. May I dispel magic?
You can certainly try.
Oh no.
You don't know if it's magic.
Wait, I'm gonna. Ooh.
You can always try.
I hate it so much.
How's the bread looking?
It looks good. I took it out.
Yay!
It's hot.
How is bread?
How is bread?
How is bread?
I'm gonna use dimension.
Okay.
Ooh,
Are you
good
ready?
call.
You teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range.
You can take a buddy.
And you're just very far. It's like 500
No, I think
feet,
we're
right?
good.
It's like 200 feet straight forward or upward 300 feet. What did it say?
I'm a slut for
200
bread.
feet straight.
So-
Oh, 200 feet straight
No,
downward.
well, it's saying
That's something else.
It's saying you can describe by stating distance and direction, but it says here range and area 500 feet.
500 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 500.
I believe you can take a buddy.
Well,
By the
did
way,
everybody
if you
make
need
it
a charger
out?
for your phone, there's
The other two
No,
left
he's
the room.
fine.
Eric seems to be fine.
But
This
I'm
thing
like,
bugging.
yeah,
Fucking ever.
I'm fine.
It's delightful.
There's also a.
Eric actually turns to you like rather concerned that you're like turning blue.
He's like,
Jesus.
Actually, real quick,
It's like
dimension
fresh.
door. Does it have a verbal component?
Ooh.
It would be
Does.
V next to it. You can't cast
Component.
that. with
I
this.
thought that meant visual.
Oh, you can't.
No, it's verbal.
Fuck.
Because you can't talk right now.
Yeah. You're unable to utter the words.
Because you're just
You have no
magic
air in
fire.
your
Did
lungs.
she
But-
just dash? That's all she did? Dang it. I can't do that.
You can dash.
Yeah, you have your movement. You can
Dash
get out
is
of the
just
room.
using
But you
double
can't
your
use your
action.
action.
Yeah, you can't.
And
You don't have an
to-
action, so
and
you
dash
wouldn't
would
be
be
able to like double your movement.
Oh, that's right.
But the movement you have, you can use. Which I think is
Oh man, I
Is
don't
it
know if I can really
25?
clear the room though.
because you just came through the door from the Aviary, right?
25.
Yeah, I was
You're
the
literally
last
standing
to
in the
enter.
doorway to the Aviary, so you could like dive back in and slam the door possibly to try to keep the dust out of the Aviary.
Wait,
I
behind
don't
you.
want to do that
leave
though,
some
because
people in
he's
there.
in there.
Because he who? Sorry.
Wait, are we in combat?
No, the cat's dead.
So we're not in turns right now, are we? Or are we?
Well, I'm going by turns
Sure.
just because of the Constitution effect.
Okay. Oh,
But-
fair.
Cause shit got fucked.
I was gonna say I could toss you.
Never toss a dwarf.
So yeah, you
She's a
can
gnome.
you can try to make
Okay, that
you can try to use your movement to make it to one of the other doors
You toss no.
and go into like the hallway or go toward the kitchen. The kitchen's probably the second closest to you,
I
'Cause it's
want
straight
to
down.
go like
and the Aviary was where you were. And that's where
yeah,
you're
because
standing.
I don't want to like necessarily close off any doors to me. I just want to get out of the room so I can breathe.
You can also leap out the window.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, just giving you options.
Just 30-foot drop.
You are choking. You are like on the
Just
verge of passing
plop.
out.
Okay, I am
Let's
just
go.
gonna like bolt back out of the room then.
So back where you were into the Aviary.
Yeah.
Okay. So you dive back into the Aviary, slam the door behind you to try to get away from the dust, and you're actually on the one of the sort of mats of straw and everything on the ground, hacking, but you are able to get air again. You are okay.
Fucking cats, man.
So it takes about a minute for the dust that's in the study to settle to the ground. The whole while, Eric's just sort of like in there. Like, what the hell? Eric, by the way, do you speak Elvish?
I do speak Elvish.
You speak Elvish. You look over at the cabinet.
Yeah.
While the seeming dust is settling, both figurative and literal.
Nick is on his way.
Hooray!
Hey.
You read of the 3 potions. One is labeled Shrink. The other is labeled Grow.
Okay,
And the third is labeled Vanish.
We go full Alice in Wonderland here.
Right?
I grab all of them.
So you've taken the potions. Give me a investigation check.
Oh boy.
Either that or she peddles stuff for ED.
Why would you
Since-
want it to vanish?
Since you're able to breathe through this room, I'm going to give you some.
14.
Listen, dragons
14.
thing.
So, looking through the cabinet, the rest of the cabinet is basically bare. You could see, like, the outline of where the cat was. There's actually this, like, stain that's very nasty from where the cat was sitting at the top of the
Smells
cabinet.
like fried pussycat.
Yeah, it's pretty
Christmas
wretched.
vacation.
But nothing else you can find in the cabinet. But as you look underneath the cabinet, there is a tiny door underneath the cabinet in the wall behind.
Am I able to move the cabinet?
So the cabinet's got like feet that have it like about 2 feet off the ground before it like starts.
Oh, okay. So
So you can actually like
open the door.
reach under and like reach toward the door if you
Yeah.
want to.
Oh, I'm doing that.
So you're gonna try to pull it open. So
Eric by himself is such a bad idea.
So you reach toward the door. Make a strength check for me.
You stepped into the wrong room. 19.
19. Okay. And then, by the way, this door, like it looks like a pretty nice door, but it's about the size of like a mouse hole.
Okay.
Like it's very small. So you reach in, pull, snap, and like the door comes off, and you're able to look in through this hole, and you can see a hallway that seems to like edge up, going down, and then curves to the left. So let's try to show you here. You've got a passageway here that starts off very small, seems to grow larger, and then makes a left turn.
I grab that shrink bottle
Okay.
and I take a little sip of the shrink bottle.
Are you drinking the shrink, or are you just like taking
Drink
a
the
sip?
shrink.
I'm drinking. All right. Well, I guess I'll.
It is like you use it or you don't.
Okay.
Like if you sip on it, you could discern what it is.
Sure.
But it won't have effects to like,
Okay.
the full extent.
Well then, I guess I discern what it is and then drink it down.
Okay. So you take a sip of the shrink bottle. Point of fact, you do seem to like just a little bit. So yeah, it does seem like this will actually shrink you.
I finish the bottle
Okay.
and I shrink.
Right.
Oh,
you
boy.
are now slightly larger than a mouse.
Whoa! Magic!
The room seems huge. You
Guys!
I start walking down.
can actually see some of the dust particles too. It's like,
Ooh, yeah. The giant cat.
They're not snowflakes.
Like,
They're not snowflakes.
cavern.
yeah.
Don't try to catch one on your tongue.
So you're going through the doorway?
Yep.
Okay. So you slip through the doorway into the hallway here and begin walking down. The hallway, as you look forward, it gets bigger. The ceiling seems to go higher and everything. But as you walk down the hallway, you seem to match the height where you are to the ceiling as you go. So as you're going down, you come up to this intersection and it makes the left. And you can see there's a latch at the end, on a door, a seeming door at the end of the passage here.
I unlatch it.
Okay. So you go up, undo the latch, door opens. There's a mirror that comes clattering off the wall from where you were in that hallway. You remember now, having been in that hallway, that there was a mirror on the wall. It comes clattering off, breaks in the hallway. But you've opened the door into the hallway, and you're normal size.
Oh.
Well, that was a waste of a potion and 7 years bad luck. I make my way to the stairs.
Make him away.
Which way?
Courtney, come on.
So are you going back through the passage, or are you going?
I'm gonna go down the hallway stairs to like what would be the
So
lake
disappointed.
room.
Oh, you're gonna go downstairs.
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay.
I think. Oh wait. No, because Yofina was still like coughing and.
Yeah, she's trapped in the Avery. Right?
Yeah. I walked to the Avery.
Okay, are you going the main hallway to the door where you entered the study, or are you going back through the secret passage that you found?
I would say that I go just through the doors at this point.
Okay, so you go down the hallway, come back into the study. You're full size now. Cross over into the Avery. Sort of like slip in quickly and close the door. The dust is like mostly settled now, but it's got just a few more seconds probably.
Sure. It's
Uh,
like asbestos. He'll not be in there with it.
yeah, yeah. She's in there on the ground, kind of looking up at you, flummoxed that like you walked through this with no effect,
How's it going?
while she's basically hacked along.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
What the heck, man? How are you not affected? We all were like trying to burst that out of that room like it was on fire. What? How are you not touched by it?
Could be magic. Could be the fact that you're a bunch of little people and bird people. I don't know. Just could be that I got lucky. I killed it. It was a magic cat. This place is weird.
Very
racist.
Little people and bird
Little
people.
people and bird people.
Wait, how tall is Aoife? Aren't
Um,
tieflings like normal size?
I'm just a short tiefling.
Oh, okay.
I'm just short.
I
I'm
have
under
called
5
her
foot.
little one for most of the adventure.
I know, but I thought it was like because
Yeah.
she's younger, like a little sister.
I am, but I'm also just
True.
small.
Okay.
I'll just.
But I'm small. That's in
Small.
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 I'm small.
So like
I can
I'm
deny it no longer.
5'3", so she would sit like here. So she's like a little shorter. She's not that short.
No.
I don't know.
But he just called me little one.
Are you okay?
Like
though?
5 foot even at most.
I'd say 4'11". But
Alright.
she's like,
Yeah.
I'm 5 foot.
But now that I got my breath, I think we should find the rest of our pack.
So, Cutlass, you can also sort of come back to the window and check. At this point, the dust in the room has settled.
Yeah, you would
We're
have.
all three in frame.
Well, while
I just
you
think-
were in the room, you would have heard me from out the window just coughing my lungs out.
Mhm.
While I went on my little mini adventure.
While you went on your little
To nowhere.
maelstrom.
Mini adventure.
Is it possible for like you to like, cause like when you're walking, you can cough, I guess. When you're flying, can you cough when you're flying, or do you like kind of like drop a little each time like you go to cough, and you like and like kind of like
Yeah. Some feathers would fly off.
You're like
That's right.
C's for
You
second.
stepped in the hallway. So actually, Eric, when you came through the door, you were there. You saw him come out. You saw the crash of the mirror and when he came out.
Well, he didn't even notice me, so I'm just
yeah.
like,
Oh shit.
Yeah. So,
like
my,
steps.
my bad. Spatial stuff. But yeah, so you were like, whoa, cool. And like just walked right back into the study and across to the Avery.
just doesn't even know I'm there.
You have now regained your breath enough to be able to like look and see. Whoop. Is that okay?
Yep, he was just like, I'm gonna rub my head against this.
Yeah. So you've regained your breath enough. You can kind of look in. Looks like the dust has settled in the study, so it probably would be safe to re-enter now as well.
Back into the I'm not going back in the study. I'll follow Eric.
Well, he goes through the study to the Avery.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he just went into a different door through the Avery.
Just pass his contract. What?
Yeah.
I went. Well, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm just going
So
to
yeah, are you?
try. Is there a door near that we have not looked in yet?
No, you've.
I don't know if there's
Yeah.
many options.
So you're in the hallway here.
Mm-hmm.
They'd already sort of checked out the spare bedroom. There really wasn't anything in there. You'd come from the dining room before all of this. So this was at the start. You came back in through here, into the study.
The only other route is to go down to the lake room. From there.
Mhm.
That's it. Okay, then I'll go down there.
You were thinking about
I'll fly into the same room as you.
Brain power.
He's okay.
So,
But you're out. Are you outside or are you?
so where are
Did you
you?
fly back
No,
in?
I've flown back in and
be very
am now
interesting.
attempting to rejoin the party.
Okay, so
Except
you're
for
gonna come
me.
back into the study and then
Yeah.
look around. Okay,
Things
so
like friends.
you come back into the study and you can see both doors actually are open because Eric walked through there. But the dust has settled. He's talking with Yofina. Aoife is kind of like peeked in and she's like, fuck this shit, and goes to go down the stairs toward the pool on the first floor.
Okay, so I guess I just fly through the nearest open door to me.
So you can go to the Avery or you can go to the hallway. I'll
go to the Aviary.
Okay. So
Or who's in the Aviary?
Eric and.
Okay, I'll join them in there.
Okay.
Oh, gods.
Oh, here, you guys look awful. Here, take one of
That was
these.
horrible.
You guys made it.
God.
I pull out some medicine.
Did you experience that too?
Apparently this guy
Here,
didn't,
have
but
one. Have one.
did you guys
So
all burn
Feel
as
better.
well?
What
And-
is the
Is
pool
it-
you're using?
I have 12 medicine capsules.
Okay.
They give you 1 HP.
Okay.
Well, if you weren't affected, is it
Favorite game he likes to play?
Is it
Do
just
this.
little people and bird people?
Play with him.
That's what I thought.
Why does this keep coming up? I don't think it has anything to do with race or size.
It's just a theory.
I thought I heard Aoife coughing
Just
too.
a
She's a relatively
theory.
little person.
I have thought so.
Oh my god.
I just like growl to myself in disapproval.
Okay.
Sounds
So
fortunate for us.
Speaking of, should we go find Aoife and the rest of the group?
You need to get the pack back together.
Let's.
okay. So you're gonna start looking for Eva, who took a jaunt downstairs here. So you come back into this area. Mostly dried up pool, stench from the well, and then various strewn about papers, and whatnot. And I believe there was some clothing and was it a hat was on the mannequins in the corner.
I want to look at that stuff.
Oh, fine.
So you're going over to the mannequins?
Yeah.
So,
Ooh.
Fashion.
No armor and pieces.
so 7 humanoid-shaped dressing dummies stand in the corner. 6 of them are adorned with Bavlorna's shoddy home-stitched garments. The other is bare except for an ugly black-pointed hat.
Bitch had no
And I
style.
grab it.
You're gonna grab the hat?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
Do we not remember
Huh?
last session?
Did you not remember?
Do you not remember the last session? I didn't say that.
I really wanted to touch it.
And I literally growled and I bit and I tore him away from grabbing it and I yanked him out of the room from not touching it because I sniffed the hat and I said
But now we
something
get to
no
see.
good about it.
Oh,
I
God.
have no recollection of that happening.
Well,
shit.
that's on you.
You're
Just
gonna
as
learn
Spring goes to
today.
touch it, I'm like, no! I feel like this. Just like, the frustration level. Just saving one of my friends, and then the other one just goes, oh, look!
It really is like having a toddler. Just wants to touch everything and wanders away from you. It's like, hey, what's up?
Don't put it in your mouth.
As you reach out,
Yeah, because I went to look at the scrolls and stuff, so I wasn't.
that's right.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention.
oh
I was
my
on the other
gosh,
side.
I did not expect to come back into some of this stuff.
As
As
soon
you
as she
reach
walked
out-
over, I looked at her and I was like, oh my god.
As you reach out and take a hold of the it
why we can't
actually
have nice things.
gloms onto your arm
Oh no!
and covers your head and face.
Oh,
Is
God.
that
no.
is it a mimic?
Aoife and the no good, terrible, horrible, very bad day.
So very, very luckily,
cat?
That's the
Found a
title
hat.
of this.
Breathe
They all tried to kill me.
very luckily rolled a 10 to hit.
Okay, thank
So-
God.
So it has attached to you. You are blinded because it is over your eyes.
Just like ramming into
And
the
it tries to crush in on your head, but the horns actually hold it at bay.
Nice.
And it's not
God.
able to do any damage on the sound. It's your turn, which you scream, the rest of you hear, and I'm assuming begin running in that direction.
Yes.
I am flying down there.
I'm just
as fast
outside.
as I
I'm like
can.
full force, just like down elephant.
What are you doing on your round?
Well, I'm sporadically running around and bonking into things, hoping that it'll knock it off.
What I missed. Eva wants to die.
Oh, jeez. Hold
Why
on.
won't you let me die?
Here we go.
So
She's the muffin.
You're trying
Yep,
to
she is the
trying to get a make a strength check for trying to remove it. So
Oh no.
Ugh.
Oh no.
I am small.
I am
Very
small.
smooth.
No. She has a negative 2 to strength.
I feel like the background music should be the Wii music. The do 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 do
Do, 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 do.
Oh my god.
Is that that one?
No.
No,
But it's.
It's close.
It's real close there.
Use your
Um,
ins. Oh.
She already did.
I didn't think I'd have another fucking encounter like this.
With a hat.
You see
So-
why I wanted to burn this shit?
I have a 2. I rolled a 2, which is a negative 2. So 0.
okay, so 0. Yes. Not able to get it off your head. So the rest of you, I will say, with a dash, all of you are able to get into the stairs. I would say, Cutlass, you are like well into the room, but I'm going to say it still was your dash, sort of like to get through and to come down.
I would like to use my bonus action for that instead, if that's okay.
All right. So you're probably sort of at the top of the stairs, able to see in, and then Eric, you're like right at the bottom of the stairs, probably about 20 feet away from.
Oh wait, did you say I was at the?
Yeah, you're at the top because
I'm at the
you
top.
only have a movement of 25, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you both had to use like a dash action. So
Hello.
you've passed your actions this round
We
to
have
get into the
cameras.
room, but you're behind him because you're moving slower.
Sorry.
Whoop. Hold on. Let me check the camera there. That's all right.
It just looks like an earthquake. It's fine.
That's good. I just want to make sure you didn't get turned.
I'm gonna stop at the top of the stairs. I'm gonna pull out my lute, and I'm gonna strum a little really ominous and dissonant melody,
This calls for music.
and also be muttering something. And I'm going to cast dissonant whispers on this thing.
Okay.
Fucking
And let's go ahead and crank it up to 3rd level.
Okay.
Since I
I
can
just
do
got a
that
3rd level
now.
spell. Let me use it right now.
I feel like I missed a lot. Was there a
Oh
long
my
rest in
god.
between
It's
any
been
of
fucking
this?
yakety sax up in this bitch.
It's ridiculous.
It's not a long rest, but just a level up. So you do add the points from the level up, but not.
Okay.
You don't restore it.
No.
I wasn't sure if we had one while I was gone.
No.
Sad.
No.
It's just been me.
It's been complete cluster chaos.
I might have to watch this at work
I
tomorrow.
ran into a
Yeah,
zombie
get caught
cat,
up.
Definitely.
and then I touched a mimic.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so make a wisdom save.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Dice are you
Internet. That's what I'm
rolling?
doing.
5d6.
8.
Oh, that fails, bud.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Oh, sorry.
sorry.
Sorry, dear.
That'll be 19 points of psychic damage.
Typed in
Jesus
this is what
Christ.
So you see
Brains explode.
this thing shudder and screech in pain around her head, but it's not quite dead. It is severely damaged.
It's like
Okay,
fraying.
so if it has a reaction available, it has to move as far as its speed allows away from me. Does that
Okay.
make it
I would
carry
say yes.
her?
It does have to use its movement to moving away. It detaches from her.
Okay, good.
So
That's what I was aiming.
if you're at the steps, then it basically moves along under the wall here, and it is like frayed into shambles, but still moving at the moment.
What did we learn today?
Oh, I should say also,
anything.
it is hovering about 7-8 feet off the ground
Don't touch
now,
it in the witch's cottage.
along the edge of that wall as well.
Don't touch witch shit.
So,
Yeah, there you go.
so I will say, and is it
The crown
afraid
royal
of you?
bag. Classic.
No, I don't think it is.
I assume this is for me.
No, it is not afraid.
Okay, so it has to do with
Yes.
so yeah. And how is it written exactly? It has to use.
On a failed save, it takes
They've all been
3d6
in
psychic
respect
damage
to
plus
what's
an
written.
additional 2 because I upcast it. and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Oh, okay. So
The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire pit.
okay. So yeah, it would have to move its full fly movement away. So. Yeah, after it finishes the movement, it comes to its turn. So it's going to turn around and start actually heading back towards you, but it can get up next to you. It cannot actually make the attack because it doesn't have the. Let me see. No, actually, yeah, moves 30 feet away on the reaction to you. Moves the 30 feet back. It does have the option to attack because it is right up against you now. So it's going to try to glom onto you again.
What?
Glomp.
Glomp.
Or glom or glomp. Well,
But-
that's two different things.
7. So you see it coming this time,
Yeah.
and you're able to like sort of bat it away from you. It does not get a grip onto you.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, like a tackle has a
And
glomp.
so it is next to you, and that is the end of its turn, and it is now your turn.
My turn.
I'm a child of the internet. I've seen some shit.
I've seen some shit.
The internet used to be real wild back in the day.
Yeah, we've had 2 battle encounters that I really was not planning.
Well, I feel like we should be surprised with our group at this
Right?
point.
Like, you're pretty much your sole voice of reason is just chilling downstairs.
Yeah.
So you kind of batted this thing away. It looks
I'm
like
so sorry, but it gets through the
frayed
last
and
sentence. It's just a
massively
wheeze.
damaged
Okay.
after
Just a
Cutlass's
breath.
attack.
I'm going to.
I love a good wheeze, though.
Okay, this doesn't have to be. It does have to be like right on them.
It is right next to you.
Oh,
It's you're in melee.
I don't know
Yeah,
if I told
yeah.
you about this, but you just barely missed it. Bryn rolled a 0.
I did.
You were the third person.
Oh, I have to do
I
that
don't
shit.
know if he just.
He didn't.
He's in the zone.
He's focusing.
You are
on
right next to so you can reach out to touch it if you're.
But I don't want it to
Couple of us
glomp
with 2
onto
keys.
me.
Okay.
It's just one.
It's just one.
Really?
Okay. Wow, but I see how dead it looks.
So when
Okay,
someone breaks
I'm
it,
going to.
I see how dead
That's
you look.
Jews.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast shocking damage. I'm just gonna go up to it and on because it's a hat, right? So on like the tip here, because I'm guessing the mouth is here, right? So here, I'm just gonna shock and
Okay.
grasp it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Nick had to inform me. I was like, so when you break glass, do you shout, "Oh, God!" He's like,
But
"That's
I just touch
juice."
it.
Yeah, but you still have to
I don't have to roll to hit.
The
make a bad spell attack.
Yeah.
Both
shocking
us?
grasp
It's Greek.
no, well, no, no, no.
Each one and you add your spell.
The smashing of the
The
glass.
smashing of the glass is Jewish.
But yeah,
yes.
yeah, Opa.
Sorry, I thought you were saying
Okay.
Opa was Jewish.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no, 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 no,
sir.
no. No, the smashing of the glass. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I thought when glass is smashed, you shout, "Oh."
No.
Restaurant.
No, it's not Mazel Tov.
22.
Definitely.
I've been saying that wrong because I've been just saying, "Look,
I do believe you're onto something if it's in restaurants. If someone drops like plates or glasses in a restaurant,
Nice.
sometimes Opa is appropriate to show.
How would you like to destroy this hat?
smart, dumb
Ah.
friend."
You have a modders.
Aoife, how would you like to destroy this hat?
Yes.
What are
Well,
things
I
don't
just
like?
blast it with lightning.
West I'm blasting.
So I just kind of go up to it.
Blasting.
I just kind of go up to it and kind of like a little bit of like that shock, you know, electricity starts to tingle, and I just go, and it just
Right.
kind of frays, and a little bit of like the frays of it like start like burning a little bit, like crispy,
Okay.
and it just goes.
So
Tased the hat.
this
I
is,
taste
yeah,
that.
you come downstairs. You're like, ooh, cool hat. Reached out to this thing had like glommed onto you. Like took a moment to get off. When it did, you know, run away because of Cutlass, and then came running right back to you. You saw it coming. Took your hand, slammed down at the top of it, and there's just this course of energy that goes through, igniting the ends of it, and it kind of screeches, and then the flames come back in from the electric shock, and it just burns on the ground. Poof, gone.
Poof, gone.
So the four of you now are in this area.
I gave her the invite.
We have to get out of here.
Anything.
Yeah, let's not touch any more things in this room.
Ever.
Unless I sniff them first, please. Thank you.
Okay. So,
I
for-
pull out.
I'll come back to you guys in just a moment. As all this is wrapping, as the fight finishes down here, back upstairs.
God.
Oh yeah. We never turned that
The
key.
floor.
So, Zredek.
What?
So-
I'm so confused.
So, I'm not moving characters around just
Okay.
because it's a lot of in my mind's eye kind of stuff.
Okay.
So, what had happened at the very beginning?
Yeah.
You and Aoife had finished up in the dining room,
Yeah.
and having finished, you came back down the hallway back into the study.
Okay.
While you were waiting for the others, you noticed that there was a cabinet in this corner
Uh huh.
that had a keyhole, and you realized that you'd found 2 keys on Bavlorna. You had one, Cutlass had the other.
Okay.
So you decided to try your key in the
Okay.
keyhole. When you walked up to this cabinet, put the key in. The moment you put the key in, you
I've
vanished.
left. Okay.
You come back now,
Okay.
reaching and holding as if you know the key, but the cabinet's already open,
Okay.
and Aoife's gone. Both of the doors to the study are open on either side. And there's remnants of what smells like almost like a pepper. Like you're kind of coughing and almost want to sneeze, but it's subdued enough. There's not enough of it left to have an effect on you.
Okay.
Something happened. You're not sure what.
Imagine being a character with
happened.
no object permanence.
And,
It's just like
the cabinet is completely empty.
Cabinet is empty. Okay.
Something.
I guess I'm not sure how good my hearing is, but
And yeah, I would say about the like you're in the room, kind of looking around, like what the hell for
Yeah.
a few moments. When you hear downstairs, it's like crash bang, and then a sound of like electric lightning almost.
I will head that way.
Okay, so you're gonna head down to join everyone in the lower
that
area.
away.
So let's return back to the 4 of you downstairs while Zoretta comes to join you. So you're now in this pool area. What would you like to do from here? You still have
touchy.
you still do need to go upstairs from the study. There's a stairs.
What
that go up.
Mathanir's name just happened?
Where is everybody? Is everyone here now? all
So the
together?
5 of you now are here. These 2 are outside.
I'm being supervised.
Yeah, she's actually getting decently close to bring the place down.
Okay.
Unless you all
Um,
can breathe underwater, I suggest you get out of this decrepit house now.
What's the range on your telepathy?
30 feet.
Is that circumference or is that radius?
Yeah,
Radius.
No.
You don't feel the connection of that having
Well,
gone.
they didn't hear me. That's their problem.
Wow.
And this is where everyone's dead except for me.
I am going to come back to the 2 of you here in just a minute, but let's have the 5
It's
of you
right.
discuss next.
I think we walk out of here single file with our hands in the air.
Okay, there's a 3rd floor. The whole point of coming back to the study
Oh,
is
yeah,
there's stairs
to
to
go
go up to the
all the
3rd
way up.
floor
Before-
that does need to be explored.
Before we go anywhere, and I kind of pull out the bag of holding, and I'm like, does anyone need to put anything in the bag of holding?
I don't think I
I don't think I
picked
have
anything up.
Do we have like a document or something that's keeping track of what is in the bag of holding?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
I just remember this is outside of story. We have the caterpillar cocoons and the metal rods and
Well, Cutlass had those. Did you want to put those in the bag of holding?
The spell components.
Right.
I'll hang on to those.
Okay.
I'm looking at my. I will put the copper key that was found on Bavlorna's body into the bag of holding, though,
Okay.
for safekeeping.
the one that she swallowed, or the one that we used. No, the one that we used is probably still in the door.
The one that you use is still in the cabinet, which was the one she swallowed. You took the one from her robes.
Your character's name.
You
Anna.
So I rolled at random to see who got which one. But yeah, you took the one from her robes and headed off while her body's still dissolved. And Zoretta got the other.
I'm gonna, like, sort of float down to you. I found this on Bavlorna's body. I'm going to put this in here for safekeeping.
Okay, so you got the key there.
Also, we have this miniature cauldron. Do we want to put that in there as well? I'm just going to put it in there. Hold it out.
Hold on. So we have Bavlorna's key.
Babby's key.
And then mini cauldron.
Yeah, miniature cauldron. And I think that is.
We've been at this a little over an hour,
It-
and it's been just hijinks the whole time.
It's been like fucking Scooby Doo.
It really has.
It's been ludicrous.
This is what I thought the Feywild would be.
Everything and so much more.
I was actually really sad that you guys like bypassed all of this stuff the first time, so now like going back through it, I'm like, oh, okay, this is fun.
In the meantime,
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I believe there is a whole other floor that still needs to be explored. So I'll be on my way.
Have fun.
Just,
She's like, I'm done.
if anyone wants to join me, you can catch up. And I just.
Okay, so you're heading back toward the study.
Yeah.
I'm walking down the
how about
stairs.
So you're
Get outta
going
here.
like outside. I'm assuming Aoife to like join the Anna and Zav. Aoife?
Yeah.
Are you going outside to join these two?
Yes.
Okay.
I will follow Cutlass.
I will
Okay,
also
so-
follow Cutlass.
Okay.
I
And his
am also
haircut.
following Cutlass.
Okay, so the four of you are going back up to the study. Okay.
Shade.
The
So
one
we-
person with the brains.
We will join back to the four of you here shortly. I'm gonna rewind time just a little bit. So you guys outside and you hacking away at the posts,
Really excited about it.
just to allow for any interaction or discussion that you have.
Actually obligated.
You are going to at
It'll
least
be fine.
wait for the finishing blows until they're out of here, right?
We do a necklace.
Yeah.
So you're playing
Whack.
necklace.
Right?
Really excited. Also,
If they knew any
low-key
better, they wouldn't be
scared
searching
that
in
my
a
mental health
place
is going
that
to
is
fail, but we'll
obviously.
see.
We're gonna try
Well,
hard not to.
We'll be
Guys,
fine.
guys,
Just
Guys.
remember.
Huh?
hey, conversations happening.
Sorry.
outside here, so-
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm merely getting rid of an ilk out of this realm.
Oh, I'm not saying you're wrong. But they are our friends. Well,
Friends is putting it rather generously.
I had a feeling you'd see it that way. I can see about how close she is, yeah? So,
So it's up to you. You can.
I suggest if you care for their well-being, since they obviously don't have any brains of their own, you should give them a warning that this will be going down quickly.
look back up at things and just...
Too many stairs.
Oh no, it's not an annoyed, it's... Can I ask you to roll an insight if you're at all, like, just...
Sure. What is my... So I roll... Do I roll insight or deception?
So you're.
This
what are
is
you
a
trying to
contested
ascertain?
What-
Sorry.
No, so I'm not trying to, basically, like, if she's at all noticing as I'm, like, looking up the stairs, like, what is that expression with which he is looking
Okay.
up at these stairs? So I'm not trying to hide
11.
it, but I'm also...
11 is what I got.
Okay. I guess... I also got an 11, but I get to add... What's that? You said it was either deception or...
Deception if you're trying to keep something from her, or if you're trying to tell her or show her something.
It's like it's a board that has
Is it persuasion?
Persuasion.
Wait a
Thank you.
minute.
Jeez.
15.
put it all.
I think you might be a little too concentrating on your task at hand.
She's gonna stop. Are you going to keep annoying me about this as I try and get my job done?
Do you still have the link?
Yes.
Are they too far?
A bit. I will give you 5 minutes. 6 if I feel generous. To get them out. Beyond that, I hope you all can swim. And she's gonna continue hacking.
So, real quick. Your telepathy is sort of your own feature. You also have the ability to basically request Veer's level of telepathy. To establish that, you do have to be in to see the person you're establishing it with. Once it's established, it goes for a period of time per roll, and can go up to a mile. So if you wanted to, you could ask for that to establish with Zap.
Then I will ask for that.
Okay. Yeah. So because Zap is the only one you can see, that's the only person that you establish that telepathically with, you both can now talk to each other up to a mile in distance, and it will last for 5 hours.
Go.
He looks a little scared, actually, but he's gonna go
Yeah.
up the stairs. Yeah.
On my own, hacking this decrepit house down.
So you guys have been outside for like a little bit, like discussing, and then you were basically saying, "This is going to be happening soon. Go let them know." 'Cause
Yep.
You gotta get out.
I'm not waiting.
So 20-ish minutes or so, I would say, has passed. So there's probably another 10 or so as she continues hacking on this thing, and you're climbing up the stairs. At the same time, Aoife comes down the stairs to where,
Probably looking.
Nope.
yeah, yeah, to where Anna is hacking away.
He's like, okay, 2.
So,
He's like counting his chicks, basically.
If you're wanting to say anything, or you can just also just walk past.
Unless you're gonna say anything back.
Just
okay.
Nope.
All right.
Okay.
I just sit near them. Yeah, I sit next to them.
Bye.
You also see, I forget, does your character have hair?
Yes.
Okay, her hair is like disheveled to hell.
He's gonna ask about that later.
Yeah, I do not look
So-
well.
Yeah. She is very frustrated, very irate. Hair is just like completely askew everywhere. So you just like, no, later, and just like keep right up the steps.
That is not pertinent right now. That's not important right now.
Are you, so as you come up the steps and enter in, I will say, Cutlass is already gone. Eric and Yufina and Zoretic are toward the tops of these stairs, heading back up toward the study. So as you enter this room.
I'd advise against that.
We need to sniff what's on the 3rd floor, man.
Anna's about to bring this place down, and she doesn't care whether we're in it or not when it comes down. We have maybe 5 minutes.
Apparently she doesn't care about getting home either then.
We need to know what's on the 3rd floor. Do you think we can do it in 5 minutes? Just break into a frenzy and split up? Don't touch shit unless it looks important?
Not standing here. Eric goes.
Yofina just makes a mad dash after him.
So you both are out.
I'll go down.
You're like, nope.
No, not the reason is to stop you before they get out.
Okay, so you're actually going opposite. You're going past Zap. So Zap, are you continuing up, or
Yeah.
are you? Where are you going?
Basically,
Zab's left
This
too
is
long.
Keystone House.
Just split up without saying anything. We're like,
try and use my persuasion to.
You can't force another player character
You can't?
via like persuasion,
Right.
but I'll let persuasion sort of inform how convincing something is, but the player
Yeah.
character still gets to decide.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, then I'll have to roll for initiative.
Bring it.
He's going to go back down for reasons.
It's like, no, fuck those two. Just
for a few reasons, but yeah.
Okay,
you gave them the warning.
Mostly because he doesn't want to see these two in a
so we now have
unsupervised.
we now have 4 outside
You're the certified
near where
babysitter.
Anna is chopping at the stuff, and the 3 of you are heading up to the 3rd story. So I will move forward. So up we go.
Oh, the straw.
I was so confused as what you were singing for a
The
second.
one piece that's in, I think, 5-4.
I feel like the Sims
Bugs
game all
the
over
shit
again.
out of
You're trying
me.
to do like no walls
What?
as you're building.
What?
Frustrating.
What one piece?
The dun 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 dun. The Mission Impossible
So,
music's, I think,
I
in
mean, I
5.
call it 6/8 plus 2 4.
Mm.
Here.
I call it 5 4.
Bavlorna's bedroom.
Ah!
Where the magic happens.
That's what the white shit.
I was gonna say some shit of dun, dun, dun. You should have been going bound chicken wow.
A ball of light bobs above the rafters, casting shadows over this room,
Bitch like
in which the owner's messy habits are on full display. Rumpled and moldering rugs share floor space with food scraps, stacks of dirty dishes, and tipped over clay pots whose plants have long since died.
Damn, Bavlorna, you
A bed
nasty.
that occupies one corner of the room has a pile of straw in place of a mattress. In the opposite corner stands a squat chest of drawers with a watering can resting atop it. The only other furnishing of note is a stocky wooden chest with a sturdy iron padlock. It sits in another corner between two closed doors.
I think we need a key.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
So,
And you gave
The-
the key.
the ball of
That
light
was
is
stupid.
I
floating
don't
near.
know that is what the key is.
As you all enter this area, the ball of light that's floating near kind of like moves down towards you, and right now it's just sort of following you around.
Hey, listen.
God damn it,
Oh
Tommy.
my god, that freaking thing.
Hey! Listen! Earthquake!
Okay. So there's the chest of drawers. There's the. Actually, what I would call it. Alright, I'm going to switch this around here. Okay, so. Odd.
You were just unbothered.
Which way is-
In her mind.
Meanwhile, this one.
Okay. So there's a north door and a south door in this room. Basically ahead of you here,
The front
and then
back.
behind you, and then there's the chest, and there's a set of four what seem to be almost dead plants and tipped over pots in one corner, and the padlocked chest that has the initials BB crudely carved onto its lid.
Baby.
So.
Baby, come back.
Bavlorna bitch.
Lorna.
Blightstraw.
Bad
was the,
bitch.
was the name.
Oh, that's what it was. That's
Right.
what it
Are
was.
we in?
Right, that's
what realm are we in?
that's what I meant.
Mention one more tiny.
What realm?
Bitch.
What realm are we in?
I believe we're still.
What?
You're still in Hither.
Yeah.
Hither.
I would like to attempt to pick the lock real quick, if
Okay.
that's cool.
No.
Okay.
No one asked.
Zeretic has some moral qualms with
I didn't
that.
want to pick
I'm not
lock
Zeretic.
anyway.
Zav has some ethical, moral qualms with that.
Oh, good.
All the cookies.
Yes. So.
I've only
nothing?
had
Oh, what do we roll for that?
4. 5, probably.
I was like, inside check.
Let's review the tape.
Yeah, let's review the day.
I want to have more, but I'm waiting for
Actually,
that
it's probably
thread.
but
I want my blood to just basically be cheese.
Oh, have
So I think
Post?
lock click is
Upward.
a sleight of hand, I believe.
I also want to have that
Okay,
bread.
cool.
How cut?
can you cut
And
bread?
it's
Yes, I'll cut the bread.
if you're proficient.
Dan was like
with the,
trying to figure out who to
with
cut
the
it, and I was
tool.
like,
So
and you just
With
like
thieves'
mentioned it. And I
tools?
was like,
yeah, thieves tools,
You need
which I
a
think just
character with
comes
a
with
knife?
the
Yes,
so you
I'll
would have your
cut things.
proficiency, even if you don't have proficiency on sleight of hand.
Oh, cool. Okay. So.
You alright?
yep, I'm good.
Alright.
Oh, that was almost really good.
She's at no.
9.
9. You go to pick the lock, and this one's kind
Is
of.
it too late to use my inspiration?
No, I'll let you use the inspiration for it.
All right. Oh, that's much better. 25.
25. So you begin working on this lock, and you think you've got a pretty good handle on it. It seems to be coming for you. However,
Wow.
as you start working on this lock, the light that it hovered down towards you.
I know that smirk.
Yeah, you know how to
You
poker
all
face there,
like, trying
Brandon.
to open things normally. You're all like bumbling through stuff. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Consequences, finally!
Let me get this.
I'm trying to pick the lock before I try to go find Aoife to get the key.
I have a rusty key.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Should we
Ain't
try
nobody
that?
got time for that.
Yeah, I mean, you
Where'd you
could.
get
I tried putting a rusty key in it.
So
Well, I'm still working on it.
Wait a
Wait a second. I can send my animal after it.
I'll retcon a little bit to let this portion happen. The rusty key, you do get a sense that there's something for that here. This is not it. It goes in, but it won't turn. So you try to
No dice.
You try to pick the lock.
Okay, that
You're-
makes a lot more sense anyway. That I would try to
Yeah.
pick the lock after
Picking
he
a
tries the
lock.
key.
I know, but
Yeah.
to get the key
Before.
from
Oh,
Aoife.
we could do that.
Could I send my animal to get the key from Aoife?
Sure.
Cool.
So that happened. I will say that happened before, but I'm still gonna hold you because you did it and then also use inspiration like this is happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the light comes sort of careening down towards you.
Oh boy.
And it is a fairy godmother to grant us 3 wishes for doing such a good job.
Yeah, except wishes in D&D are not necessarily good things.
Ooh.
You have to be very specific.
It's like monkey's paw.
That is a
genie
23 to hit. That was a really good roll.
shit. Ooh.
On me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
So yeah, it comes
Damn.
steering
chest
down towards you.
does?
The orb that was
The
that was
Navi
hovering.
orb.
It was
Oh.
like the light in the room. When he
little
tried to
light
pick
thingy?
the lock, he triggered it. So
Oh.
Oh, great.
He just sees it going like at him.
Well.
And at first I'm just like, oh, thank you. That is very helpful, actually. I can see better.
so you take,
Like, whoever did that, thank you.
you take 5 points of lightning damage.
Ow.
Too bright. Too bright. Ah!
Yeah, too bright. Too bright. Ah, yeah.
And
What the fuck did I do to you? And I'm just gonna keep trying, I guess.
And Eric's probably
So-
shocked you
well,
before.
this is-
He's
probably
not
just
gonna learn. He's just gonna keep going.
yeah, it's gonna. The thing is, it's gonna take you a minute to do this, and this is now an encounter. This thing is attacking your group.
Okay.
Like, not just you, but the rest of you. So
Look what you did.
Well, in that case,
We're actually
I
trying
would
to
like.
We're throwing hands now.
I would like. Are we rolling initiative?
yeah, setting up the encounter now.
Do we have a
With this
round
orb.
timer? Or
It's probably like a will.
or are we assuming that
Taxidermy
Anna stops
cat,
hacking?
A hat.
That's a
And the
bad
orb.
thing to assume.
Yeah. So the thing is, every round is 6 seconds.
Okay, so it would
So
take a long time
this
for
will
5
not take a
minutes.
long time as far as like time passing.
Yeah.
But. What happened there?
I haven't used this die today.
There we go.
He noticed it right away.
Okay, so we have. So you went back. So it's the 4 of you all.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm
Okay.
down. Goodbye.
So it's so Eric.
Down?
What was your initiative?
I'm just saying. it doesn't
21.
matter.
One. Yofina.
Plans to chop this thing around.
My
So I'm just going about my
initiative
business.
is. Wait, yeah. 12.
And Cutlass.
14.
I don't like that. So I get thrown off because I'm like looking up here and I'm like, please be something good, and then I just.
Okay. So Lilith's got a surprise round. So it's going to actually take another because it's first up. So it's going to take another attack at you because you're the one at the chest.
Go for it, I suppose.
13.
Nope.
So once it surprises you, catches you off guard, and gives you that zap, you notice it and you're able to like zip out of the way for the second time it comes at you.
Okay, I get the message. Jeez.
Eric, yeah.
I am going to. How far away is it from me?
So let me.
And where is everyone else?
Yeah, let me actually, since this one is going to be a thing, I'll actually pull people in here real quick. So, Cutlass was there, Eric. Let's say You and Fina are near the steps here. So this sort of ball thing was the what attacked.
Okay. Excellent. Can I check real quick? Spells are not considered an attack.
So to cast a spell is an action. So like if you're doing an attack spell,
Then
it would be your action.
Okay. Well, I guess my question being, again, I have that extra attack feature, and it describes attack as attack.
Okay. So is this if you're using a cantrip for your attack that you get another melee attack on top of it? Is that?
This one is you can attack twice whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
That.
The bread is cut.
The bread is cut.
Bread.
Best thing since sliced
We
bread.
have broke bread.
Extra attack.
That makes us.
Oh
companions,
yeah, so
actually.
it's that's 2 melee
Not
attacks.
yet.
It is just.
This
So
is Hell Week
it-
before
yeah,
finals next
that's
week.
not a spell.
So
Spell
I
would
won't
be
die, but
All right, but
it's
then
okay.
I will
It's over
use
soon.
my war magic to cast my psychic dagger.
okay.
Psychic dagger.
18.
18 misses.
Son of a biscuit.
Fuck. Okay.
Damn.
All right. I will throw my hand axe at it. 19?
19 hits.
Nice. Now we know what his
Yes,
armor
we know
class
the
is.
exact armor class now.
All right, so with my hand axe, that's 1d6 plus 7. We'll use Pinocchio.
Cheetos.
11 damage.
Okay. All right. It definitely did not like that,
Now it's going Super Saiyan mode.
but still floating around. So is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Cutlass.
I'm gonna reach out and just stab at it with my sword.
Okay.
No one else is within 5 feet of me, correct?
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, with the exception of the.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Excellent. So, wow.
So
This.
When you all split up, I thought that some of these things were going to be happening like solo, and I was like, oh man.
That's bad.
It might be dope.
Whew, okay.
No, it's just one of the elven. Because it's a whole action.
oops.
Unless you have anything that you can use as a bonus action.
31 points of piercing damage.
31, Jesus. Yeah, so
That we can.
this thing comes down, zaps you to attack you. You dodge away from it for the second time. Eric then lobs a couple of his attacks at it, which distracts enough for you to just spear straight through it, and it dissipates around your blade.
Asshole! And then I'm gonna go straight back to picking the lock.
It takes you about 1 minute to, because you did succeed on the lock pick, so it takes you
Sweet.
about 1 minute to pick that lock. I'll get back. Keep
Can I
switching.
send my animal now?
Yeah,
The lock is
so
picked. You don't need to send.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I mean,
Well, I
I mean-
still want an animal.
You still want the edible.
I still want an animal.
yeah. Also, if there are other keys, this might be the place for them. So
that's true.
Oh.
Oh yeah, just because the lock was picked doesn't mean that was the key.
Ooh, I get my giant elk.
Fuck
I
yeah.
love your elk.
Is that 2 elks? Is the other elk still downstairs?
actually, yeah, the other elk I think is still in the studies. I think
So
you
we have 2 elks
you
and a
have 2
panther.
elks.
I just see an elk trying to like move antlers to get because elks
I'm
are
just imagining
huge.
it going down the stairs.
Elks are
Like,
gigantic.
Well, can I send any 3, or do I have to do the one I just summoned?
You could your bonus action, which you're outside of combat, so just whatever you want.
Just like,
Send
what
both of them.
Hands, or can I just send all of them after? Or
You
no,
can-
that would be
Yes,
stupid.
do it.
I need some of them for backup.
Send both
Can I
of
send-
the elk and leave
I
the
want to send the
panther.
panther after.
Okay, so you send the panther
Dark
down
to get the
for.
key.
No,
elk rallies.
that's actually best.
So yeah, when you're communicating with the animals, it's not like telepathic. You actually have to speak to them, but they understand you and they follow your instructions.
Okay.
So that's what so you send
Panther!
Yeah.
you send the panther down to get the key from you. The other two elk, I'm assuming you're bringing them up, so they're like trying to like clamber up and like carefully like get through these steps as best they can. Give me a second here. This is gonna be interesting.
Bread is live.
They both successfully do make it up the stairs and into this room.
Olive oil with parm.
Got to do a little black pepper on there too.
So,
Ooh. Fresh
Alright.
ground.
since we have bread, why don't we take a break? Since everyone seems to have left the
Bread,
table
bread.
today.
I'm here.
Thank you,
In
bread.
that case, I think you can get your own bread.
I will. I'll make it just the way I like it.
Good.
Companion, sharing bread.
I don't like it when mom.
Is there a pile where our Secret Santa things are going for us to like pick from, or
think-
what's going on with these?
There's a pile there, I'm gonna say.
Just put it there.
I've had bread, so I'm just happy.
I've had bread, so I'm just happy. I'm good. I'm good, Sam. Nick, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Friend of Courtney's.
yeah. She mentioned.
He's Monte Navarro.
Oh, okay. I played dice with a while back.
Oh, fun roll.
Oh yeah.
One day when I'm old enough.
Yeah.
One day I'll do that.
I mean, I'm technically not really old enough. I'm 38, but I mean,
you played that well.
I'm 25.
I want to play Monty at some point in time. That's a dream role.
I
Oh
hope
no,
nev-
Monty's.
I hope never to play Phoebe again.
I mean, mind you, I only have
I just
one
wanna play
character
dice
roles.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of character role person who's like, no, don't make me play a romantic lead. Absolutely not.
No, I want to get her and then my fiance to sing.
I decided to marry you.
At Broadway karaoke
Decided to
sometime.
marry you.
I decided to marry you.
I've decided to da 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 da. I've really thought it through. The one that I want.
I just love it. Isn't she done?
Isn't she done?
Sabella was the part I really wanted, and then they kept making me read for Phoebe, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
E flats, yay. I did it to myself. I did put her down.
Again,
I
I
learned a
love that
lesson.
role because they're like lyrical baritone. And they're like, do you have a high A? And I was like, yes.
They asked a baritone if you had a high A.
I'm a tenor. I'm a high tenor.
Oh.
Tenor. And they were like, it's a lyrical baritone role.
If
They
you've
were
not
like,
taken your.
do you have a high A? And I'm like,
Is it-
oh
I have.
yes.
Yes. Half. Okay.
I'm just like,
put
this
mine
is
in
not.
and taken
I'm
mine
like,
out.
Broadway needs to take
If
a
you've not
lyrical
taken
baritone
the
shit.
lessons
Like,
you're taking,
I
take
figured out.
the
The fact that I'm not singing a
Take
C
before
does
that
not mean
person.
that I is a.
Also, I guess you don't mind that Aaron Tvait's playing Sweeney.
If it's gone, it's gone.
Fucking. The camera's on.
I've triggered the other tenor in the room.
Wait, what? I wasn't listening.
Aaron Tveit is playing Sweeney in Sweeney
Oh,
Todd.
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
that's
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
We
and I
knew.
hate it.
Yeah. We've
Can we cast an ugly person, please? Like, can we cast ugly people to play
Or
roles,
at
please?
least
or at
people
least
who are
a
old.
baritone.
Can we please cast people
How-
who are appropriate for the damn
How about
show?
just Joshua Henry? I would love to see Joshua Henry.
Yes, Joshua Henry
Just drives
would
me
be
crazy.
good.
Wait, I'll play Lovett one day. But like, I'll do Lovett in drag one day.
I
It'll
just,
be amazing.
I just either want to be the crazy woman
What
who
a
just goes,
great
"Stay on
idea."
fire," or just,
See you on fire.
or
Rats at the same
I would love to play Levitt, but I don't think I'm old
I've
enough.
had a lot to eat.
Sweeney was the show.
You'd be a really
DJ.
good.
You're gonna have to fight Carissa for that role.
I know.
For what role?
Love it.
No, I think you'd be a good.
White, what's your hurry?
Lucy.
What's your hurry? Gave me such a
now.
fright. I thought
Or
you
maybe
were
you
just
can
half a minute.
I'm
Catch
not
six. Did
sure.
you never
That's
sit?
the beggar woman.
Hold on a minute, son. I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Did you come here for a pie? He adds a little way. Oh, what was that?
We saw them in New
From the way
York.
the people
Keep
avoid
avoiding
it. No, you don't. Have another try, sir. But there's no one comes in even to inhale. Right, you also. Would you like a drop of ale?
Aren't you? I can hardly blame them.
We are gonna get
Best prize in London.
Sondheim's dead. It doesn't matter anymore, right?
Oh, I missed that man already.
It's okay. They're putting his show out. the last one.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard
Yep.
it's decent. I've heard it's
Have
good.
you heard the musical bits of it?
No, I have not yet.
It's called like Here We Are or something like that.
Something so generic that I was like, what could this possibly like be
The
about?
music sounds very Sondheimey, and I absolutely adore it.
Earthquake.
The Broadway with Annalie Ashford was really good.
Yeah.
I had a friend who went not too long ago.
We went.
I am
in
very,
April.
very about
Aaron
about
Tveit.
Sutton Foster and Aaron Tveit.
Sorry, I have
Just
very
thought-
feelings.
I think Sutton Foster will be fine. I'm nervous about Aaron Tveit.
I mean, she might
I
do
don't-
better than Music Man.
Honestly, I don't think either of
Don't
them
have to
are
try and
right for
pose
the
anything.
parts.
You made this bread all on your own.
I'm in love.
Incredible.
It's really good.
Some guy
It's
else.
so
No,
experimented.
this bread
This
is
is apparently the
fire.
motif
I greatly
that
appreciate
someone
that,
played.
friend. It was.
Little to no effort, though, right?
You can also feel free. This
Yeah.
is all
Very
boiled with
minimal
farm.
effort.
We love it.
Oh, I forgot to put parm. That's what
Proofing I ever did.
That's what I meant.
before.
Limited
Yeah.
run.
And it's self-raising yeast.
Sweet.
You didn't have to do a starter in this one. Nice. Yeah. It was very simple.
He did a very good one and had me help him, and it was garlic stuffed olives that we diced up, and we threw in
That got
with, like
me.
some garlic,
Oh.
like the actual little garlic, diced garlic, I guess, minced
Where does it
garlic,
need to go?
and then put like
Just a little more.
garlic salt and
Pickled juice.
This
pickle
way?
juice.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Little
olive
less.
juice.
Looks like olive juice.
There you go.
Okay.
And some other like herbs.
Oh, you have like multiple webcams now.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
what? I was like, what is going on?
We've gone very critical role with it.
Yeah.
That you know. I should-
Jesus.
It was all your idea to do the olives and stuff.
Oh, I should just- all of it, anything.
Everybody good to continue on?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
much.
So, it takes you about a minute to open the chest now that you're not being harassed by the will-o-wisp.
Fucking will-o-wisp.
So, the chest opens and you find a 12-inch tall marionette.
Ooh.
Oh, that can't be a bad thing.
Yeah.
It has faces on opposite sides of the head.
Oh!
One face is a moon, the other is a sun.
Of course it is.
The clothing of the marionette resembles the attire of Bavlorna's sister Endolin, and the body is posed, arms crossed, as if that of a corpse in a coffin.
I don't like it. Nope, 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 don't like it. Don't
Burning
No
it
one
fire.
touch it. I will bite you.
Literally.
I will.
There's
bite
also
Rough initiative.
you. Yeah.
there's also an unpunched ticket from Witchlight Carnival. This ticket is signed by Isolde, who was the carnival's original owner.
Oh.
I'm gonna take that.
You also find 3 spell scrolls of Identify tied together with a looped ring.
I'm gonna take that, and we'll divvy those up later. But I would like one of them at least.
So you're leaving the dual-faced marionette figure.
Eldritch blast it.
Stop
I'm
blasting.
firing my laser.
Classic. Well done.
Can I? Actually, you know what? There are 3 scrolls of Identify.
Yes.
I'm gonna take one of them, and I'm gonna use it on this marionette.
Okay.
I just feel like any kind of interaction with it in general is just not going to be a pleasant
Let
one.
me see.
If it could be beneficial to us, I'll take it. If not, I don't know.
So
If not, then well, fuck.
This thing can't get
my
any
thought.
worse.
That's
So
my
using
thought
the
process.
scroll of Identify, the marionette is not magical. There's nothing specific to it. You do find from the Identify that it does actually belong to Endolin. It's been stolen by Bavlorna.
Set on fire.
I'm gonna take it. Maybe I'll bring her a gift when I see her next. And I'm gonna take that as well.
Great.
Okay.
Great. We have a doll.
I'm just gonna, once I open the chest, I'm just gonna aim ash my way through and collect everything.
I mean, you were a creepy ass mouse.
Okay, so that is
That's
the
not the same thing.
Dressed like a doll.
You're not here.
that's the treasure.
know we have a
There's the door to the north. Here, let me turn this actually. There's the door to the north, the door to the south, and then the thirsty plants and the chest of drawers still remaining in this room.
The plants be thirsty.
I water the plants.
Okay.
This building's about to come down, and you're concerned.
In the water, it'll
So
be
you-
watered.
You go over to take the watering can off the. Jeez, everyone's like just angry. You over take the watering can and take it over to the four plants. These are twig blights, and they're thirsty but unable to reach the watering can. So they're actually very happy that you've brought this water over, and have righted them. Upon watering the last one,
They attack.
yes, it pulls back and reveals to you a black enameled iron key.
Great. More keys.
So many kisses.
So many keys.
I thank him
So many
for them.
keys.
And I give them some nuts.
God damn it.
It kind of just sits there. It has absolutely no idea what this is or what to do with this.
I guess we kind of already exchanged. I gave you water, but I wanted to make sure that
It takes a lot
We're-
to make a...
we're even. I got another key. I do go to the chest and see, like, I close it, or like, does the lock removable?
Yeah, it's a padlock.
I take the lock like off of the chest, lock it, and I put the key in and see if it unlocks.
It unlocks.
I toss them.
Okay.
Actually, no, I keep them. I do. Maybe
Right, so-
a master lock and key might come in handy.
Yeah. So you have a lock. You have a padlock that is a DC 15 lockpick level.
Okay. And I don't know. I just want to make sure this gets put into the cannon. I etch another little tiny B onto it so that it says Bavlorna Blightstraw.
Bitch.
And I love because of the little B, it's a short bit. So
So the chest of drawers where you got the watering can from, it was on top of it, the chest itself. And north door, south door.
2 minutes till bomb time.
You did say DC.
The 24.
DC 15 on the padlock. So about this time, I will say, the panther comes striding down. This panther can't really speak. What did you instruct it to do?
To retrieve the key from Aoife.
Okay, so the panther comes like sort of down the steps, looks around, finds you, and starts like sort of swirling around you and nudging at the bag of holding.
So at first, when I saw that it was looking at me, I stood up and I'm like, it's chasing me.
After the day you've had, yeah.
But then I would assume that I recognize the panther. I'm like, oh, wait, that's probably one of Yofina's animals. And so it's kind of like nudging at me, and I'm like, oh, okay. This
Kitty.
is much nicer.
Big danger kitty.
Yeah, because I don't know what it wants from me.
So it's nudging at the bag of holding, but that's all you know. So.
Nudging at the bag, and I'm like, oh! And I kind of grab the key, and I'm like, is this?
Yeah, it puts its nose up to it.
Okay. I'm like, so I grab, because I'm like, I don't know if it's. And so I kind of look around.
You probably have some like twine or rope or
Yeah.
something in your pack. So
I grab, fashioning some sort of thing to tie it, and I just kind of, okay.
So the panther like bounds like around you, like does one nuzzle across you again, and then goes tearing back up the steps. So
That's cute.
you're all still in the room. North door, south door. Actually, that's it now. And
I open the north door.
Okay, so you go to
I'm sure to fight things if I need to fight things.
the north
I'm scared to touch
door.
things, though.
If you open it, leads you out to a balcony that just stands over.
My God.
Do a flip.
You are
I think this is your door.
probably about
The Assassin's Creed peak.
70 or 80 feet above the water from this point.
And those look like frogmen.
Those are
What?
cow's heads on spikes.
I'm gonna sort of fly out the door here. After he says cutlass, because you're like cutlass, I think
Yeah.
this is.
There's
You're
not,
like, what the fuck?
So you fly out. There doesn't
What
seem
is
to
this
be
door
really
for?
anything out here. Anything much out here.
Excuse me.
But
you? I was like-
you can kind of look
God?
around and see that you're at the top of the building.
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna circle around the top of the building to
Mhm.
see if there's anything of note out here that this door might actually be leading to.
Make an investigation check for me.
I am not as squishy as I thought I was.
4.
4.
You're flying around a
Flummoxed
building.
as to why this exists.
You're flying upside down.
Yeah, you're somehow flying wrong.
It's a balcony. There doesn't seem to be anything out here.
understand. Why build this door? It doesn't lead anywhere.
All right, let's try
You're just
another one.
asking for accidents. People are going to fall out this window and they're going to plummet to their deaths 70 or 80 feet approximately. I'm not sure.
Would it do any good to alert their attention to come to us? This building's probably gonna go down in shambles anyway.
I'd say let's just check the other room and get out of here.
Okay.
South door.
I'm going to
So-
fly back in, only hearing the words south door. South door?
South door.
Okay.
Right.
So you all three start heading toward the door right as your panther comes up with the key attached on a string around its neck.
Ah, you made it back! And like rope the key from its neck and. Alright, guys.
This door is locked.
I'm guessing this is what it's to. Who wants to do the honors?
I'll
I'm not
grab
doing
it.
it.
I grabbed it in the first place, so I'm gonna stick it in there and.
That's what she said.
The door
Doesn't
unlocks.
sound pleasant.
Does not.
We were all thinking it.
Jammed it in there.
So you've unlocked the door. You're opening.
Mike's makes
Yep.
me
And warmed up.
So opening the
That.
door.
I have a hand on my sword.
Yo,
as
what
well,
the
just in
fuck?
Yeah.
case.
So as you walk into the room, ignore this for just a second.
Ignoring.
The musty room looks like a miser's attic. The room is empty, with the exception of a single closed chest in the center. Everybody make a perception check for me, please.
I'm not.
The three of
Sorry.
you. Sorry,
Right.
they're up there.
I figure.
Not much. 12.
14.
15,
13.
13. Okay. You look around the room. You don't see anything but this chest just sitting in the middle of the room.
Does it appear locked?
Does seem to have a keyhole to it, yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna try to pick this one too, I guess.
do you want me to try my rusty key?
Sure. Yeah, do that before I try to.
Something just does not feel right. But here
I
we go.
Walk up to the chest and I jam that rusty key in there.
Is it too late to take a
Upon-
step back out? Huh? Nothing. No. I was just like about to be like, these
Okay.
are idiots, and just like walk out back out of the room.
Yeah. Upon unlocking and opening the chest, it vanishes.
Wow.
And the contents of the room suddenly change drastically.
Oh god.
Lying in tall heaps are discarded blankets, quilts, cushions, and clothing of all shapes and sizes. Actually, go ahead and roll me another perception check now.
Whew, that's better. 26.
Jesus.
9.
21.
Okay. Okay, looking about the room. Lying in tall heaps are discarded blankets, quilts, cushions, and clothing of all shapes and sizes. Not to mention musical instruments, toys, dolls, jewelry boxes, flower vases, child-sized caskets,
Oh,
and broken furniture. Among the heaps of junk are a few oddities, including a stag's skull hanging on one wall, a white porcelain jar with chicken legs standing on a table. Next to them, you see a short golden rod with a red button in the center.
No.
Yeah, you do.
A pair of boots sit on a short pedestal next to a wooden mannequin adorned with a set of goggles and a tight choker necklace inscribed with various runic symbols around, and a red jewel at the front. Yofina, you immediately recognize this necklace.
Mm-hmm.
It was worn by the strongest warrior of your pack.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You find yourself confused and furious to have found it here. It makes no sense. Your pack was wiped out by the village and the necklace stolen. Your patron granted you the power to exact your revenge on the villagers, but afterwards you never found the necklace. Your patron brought you to Prismeer on the task of finding and punishing the guards who had abandoned their duty at Zybilna's palace. The task was a promised way to increase your power toward your goals concerning your pack. There was no hint of a tie to the village or the attack that would explain why the necklace would be here. Yet here it is.
I recognize this. I point without touching it, just hesitant.
Do you want it, or...?
It shouldn't be here. There's no reason for it to be here. This must be some kind of illusion.
Right, but that doesn't answer my question. Do you want it?
Well, of course I want it. It belongs to me. It belongs to my people.
Then it's right there.
I feel like he's been possessed by Bavlorna. It's like, yes, take it. Oh.
There's no way it's cursed.
Is there a... Oh, wait. This would probably
Actually,
be a good one to do. Can I do this now?
I would like to cast Detect Magic, actually,
Yeah,
while I'm in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it does.
Okay.
We'll do that.
So you test.
Spell
You,
happen.
Oh, that's true.
Dang, this bread is lit.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very
so
good.
the necklace absolutely lights up. The stag head lights up. The golden rod
What?
lights up. The pair of boots light up.
Oh boy.
The
Alphonse. No.
the jar with the chicken leg lights up.
Well,
And out of the corner of your eye, something you missed before, a spool of thread that seems to be hovering and moving toward the door lights up.
well, we've got a lot of magical things in here, so we should either take them as magical items or be on our guard. Because
As
I
you look
can't
around-
tell.
As you look around, when you look toward the spool of thread, it suddenly moves rapidly toward the door, and you make out the outline of a shadow carrying the spool of thread.
Oh fuck.
Can I?
It's headed to the door to try to escape.
Can I draw my sword and thrust it into the shadow?
Roll initiative for me.
16. Oh, excuse me. Jeez.
Never.
Sorry. Sorry. I said excuse. What more do you want from me?
An apology.
He said it, not me.
16. Yes. You draw your sword, thrust toward the shadow. Make an attack roll.
22.
Yeah. Do damage.
Is there anyone within 5 feet of us?
I would say it was along the wall. So there's someone within 5 feet of you. Yes. So there's an ally within 5 feet of you, but not the shadow.
Okay. Let me read how that's worded.
Dylan.
Oh, if you use your attack roll against a creature, if you are within 5 feet of it, no other. Oh, other creatures are within 5 feet of you. Okay, so this would not apply then. That's okay. That's still 12 points of damage.
Okay. You carve off a large piece of this shadow that just sort of like disperses. That also was what was holding the spool. The spool clatters down to the ground, and the shadow, you can see it's like from the main core of the body is starting to reform, but it disengages and rushes out through the door into the main area here. And then as it gets to this outer door, it actually squishes almost flat and slides under the door and goes out.
Don't like that.
Well, shit.
Well, that happened.
I grabbed the boots.
I'm not
And
good at
I
it.
grab
having
the
fun.
collar and I'm like, this belongs to me.
I can't wait for
Okay.
it to be done though. I
So-
don't want to drive all the way to Clive every week.
Quick, before any more shadow people.
Yeah,
come in.
right.
Before any more bullshit happens.
Yeah, like what the fuck is happening?
I'm gonna.
I wish it was
Okay,
as good as
so
that. Oh my
the spool has fallen onto the ground now. So there's the spool, the stag head, the boots, the chicken leg in the jar,
Chicken leg in a jar.
the collar necklace, and the rock.
Sounds like a fun band name.
So are you collecting all of them? Or are you
Chicken
doing
leg in
anything
a
with
jar.
them?
I
I'm
will.
grabbing
Yeah,
the
we'll
collar.
try to get all of them if possible. I'll go ahead. I'll take the rod and clasp it in my talons.
Chickens have large toes.
I'm gonna grab the jar by one of its chicken legs and carry it upside down.
Is mayonnaise
Okay.
an instrument?
Is that
and
throw the lid off of it?
There are also the goggles that they lit up too. The goggles that were on the mannequin.
I'm gonna take those and like. Oh, my beak is too big for that. I was gonna say I was just gonna put them around my neck, but that would make me have to be like.
Just put it around like your head.
Maybe I
so-
can just put it around like.
So if you're going to like put it towards your, oddly it reshapes itself to fit your head perfectly.
Okay. I will just do this.
So,
So Yeah,
you're putting those on.
I guess so.
Oh god.
Okay. As you look around the room, corners that used to be darker, you can now see into.
Oh.
Ooh. Are these?
These goggles grant dark vision.
I don't have dark vision. This is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna.
I had to look. I had
I
to
was
look up
like,
your.
so you couldn't see that? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I had to look up your character.
Blind
real quick. So
And then
you know what those are now.
I swiped the red collar and I
Wait,
said,
shit.
when I said that belongs to me and I like put it on.
You're putting it on.
Yeah.
Someone get the
Okay.
boots.
It doesn't. So you feel a surge of warmth from it. It's doing something, but you can tell it requires time to attune. But it's filling you with this radiant warmth and strength. And just from your previous, what is your Arcana? Are you proficient?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're-
Arcana, yeah.
Yeah. Just from your general,
that good.
because you're proficient, just from your general knowledge of magical items,
But I am sure.
it'll take about an hour to attune to you.
A baby.
Hey, dum dum.
And then what was that under? Just collar?
Here.
Yeah, and I'll let you
Oh,
know
you can.
what it does here
now you
shortly.
can- oh yeah, you can add it when you
I'm sorry.
does that. He's gonna reveal it to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I put the boots
you-
on.
This
You have the
goes
boots.
in
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Now you can jump really high.
Oh,
Mario.
nothing that I can think of apart from football.
That must have been very disturbing.
It's there.
I shall make you feel better.
That's on Netflix.
He's
Your
like
mother is so mean.
Mario.
you slip the boots on,
Oh yes, Dance
and
Coasters is a
as you
4.
turn around
Okay.
across
Okay.
the room,
And then I have
There's
my
no
razor
sound.
at 6.
Ooh.
these are boots of elven kind. They grant
My boots.
advantage on stealth checks.
What is this?
Nice.
The boots. Basically, the boots you made me.
The
So-
boots of the winding path.
I
That
say
would-
we
Those are
grab
different
another
ones.
magical
Elven
item
kind.
for the rest of the group.
Well, I'm also grabbing the stag head off of the wall.
Yeah, and I grabbed the jar by.
You got the
I'm-
jar.
And I grabbed
It's
the rod.
dangling by the
Okay.
chicken leg.
I think he'd grab. You, did
Oh,
you
did
grab
you
the
say
rod?
you grabbed the rod too?
Yeah, the
What's
rod
this
is in my talons
Okay,
right
so you're
now.
holding
Oh,
that?
wait.
Okay.
And I think that's it. I think that's everything then, right?
Mhm. Oh, and the spool thread.
Oh, I'll grab the spool then.
I'm gonna do some sewing.
And do some sewing.
It's a magically blurred eye.
So you guys just take. Are you going to investigate these for, like, look into them more, or are you just going to like book it out of the
I
pack?
think we
think
need to
Mad
book
Dash
it.
for
I think we
now.
need to book it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna make one last check around the room to see if there's any other glowing objects.
Those are the only magical objects you see in
The
here.
hell out
I'm
of here.
fucking off then.
We mad dash the hell out of there, man.
All right.
Goodbye.
Do
I'm
this.
gonna fly out the balcony
You're
door.
going out the balcony.
Also
as well.
trying to keep an eye out for the shadow, but also making my way down.
Making my way.
Okay. So you come out. You and actually you already did. So fast. So fast.
Sit down there.
So.
As we're exiting the room, I just want to check real quick to see if the child caskets are empty.
That's a sentence.
I'm still booking it. I am sorry.
That's
You're
a
on
sentence.
your own.
So you take off.
I'm
That's
taking
what
off.
You
We got
open
one that
the
came
child casket.
Yeah, I just real quick.
Okay, so you timidly you saw the two of them go, and you kind of timidly approach this casket, reach out,
Oh, that looks fun. I'm right
yank it open, and it's totally
And I
empty.
could send your
Yeah.
and or you can just ask Jody and she'll
I run.
Hey gods.
So you're all booking down. So
Okay.
so
Look like it did it.
Hulk.
you come down into the study. Are you going to the stairs here, or are you going through the kitchen to the outside stairs?
I suppose kitchen to outside stairs would be quickest for them to also see us coming, right?
Actually.
I was gonna see if you can send it to me via Google Drive.
Oh, it's you and I.
Yeah.
It's just the two of you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right.
So you're heading that way. You do.
My
as you-
Elkert is like trudging after clumsily.
You do as you rush through the kitchen. You pass it again because you were like, "Fuck this! I'm out of here." As you are
Shit,
following
I'm out.
her, you realize there's still this door
This is from my personal email.
here that was to a room that hadn't been explored.
I'm so.
So it's very much like a-
That was random.
My personal email. Old CMU email.
I go and I jiggle the handle on the door, see if it's open.
So you grab the handle. It's freezing cold in here.
Ooh.
Like, the handle's cold. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's
Sure.
just this room is cold.
Surprising.
It is rather cold. So,
Someone left a window open in there.
but you grab a hold of the handle. The door does open.
Okay.
The room as a whole is freezing. There are chunks of frozen meat dangling from the ceiling on hooks and chains. Along the walls, more meat is stacked in piles on metal racks.
Ew.
A small frost-covered wooden coffer sits in the middle of the floor, and the cold seems to be emanating from it.
He's checking in here for it.
Even as we're.
What's a coffer?
True.
So it's just like a wooden chest, basically, but it's but not like locked or anything. It's just that can open up easily.
You open it up.
Okay.
I mean, not necessarily.
So you go to open it. It is frozen. You can make a strength check to athletics would be to open it.
Athletics, you say?
Mhm.
I've been waiting for this day.
You can also do it with advantage if you have any tool, like a crowbar or anything that you could use.
No, I don't think I have a crowbar. Nope.
Could use your axe.
Can I use my axe?
You can. So if you're going to use your axe, it would be to break it. I would say try to open it first. If you can't open it, then
Okay.
have at it.
Well, with a natural 20 and a +8.
Oh, there you go.
So you reach for it. Almost doesn't even occur to you that it's frozen shut because like there's just a momentary like hinge and then and it breaks open. As you look inside the coffer, it contains the still beating heart
Oh my god.
of an elf.
Of who? Of an elf? How do you know it's of an elf?
Yeah, how do you know?
Because he's a half elf.
Long ears.
Oh.
And
On the heart?
The heart has long
just
ears.
You heard me.
they have different like ventricles and everything. He recognizes it as being an elf heart.
The jar that it's in is labeled elfish heart.
Is it a jar?
How did we get into
Or
it?
is
It's
Girl
just
on
sitting
Poe
in the thing, but it
story.
is.
It really is.
It's the thing that's cold.
This is our second heart
In a jar.
that could be in a jar. You still have that jar that you drank
No longer have a jar.
You don't? Not even like the bottle that you just drank from?
No. In
Can
a
you
bottle,
fit the heart in
probably.
there?
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, in there.
I'm going to use. It's going to be rudimentary for now, but I pull out my Raven's wooden cup, which I've been holding on to for a long time, and I scoop the heart into it.
Okay.
That's not sanitary.
Pretty sure it's supposed to be.
Also, grab a hunk of meat and throw it in my satchel.
All you need is a spade.
Okay. So yeah, add the meat to your satchel.
How is white as milk, the cake is red, but the hair is yellow as gold, the slipper is pure as gold.
So you scoop up the heart. As you do, it seems as though the spell that is keeping the room cold is broken. There's still the remnants of the cool air, but it doesn't seem to be actively cooling anymore.
Okay.
And the heart is no longer radiating cold, but it is still beating.
Okay. So it's not frozen, but it is a beating elf heart.
So you now have a beating elf heart.
Somehow beating outside of the chest of whoever it was in.
That
I've
is,
had these.
you turn and book it out of the
Meat room.
the meat room, through the kitchen, down the stairs. It's like a Bernstein Bears book. So, coming, I believe, let's see, comes down the stairs. Yeah, comes back into this room because the the steps up are here. So you come back into
We came in through a door in this room.
yeah. So you came in through the door over here. So you come back into the pool area. Again, stinking smell from the well. The remnants of dust of the hat in the corner that had attacked Aoife. You heading toward the door to get out as well?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. You head down steps.
The little. I don't know. No, I don't know if I'd be happy about the elf heart. I'm happy about finding another heart, which is conflicting.
So
You know,
y'all-
if I had a nickel for every time I found a beating heart, I'd have 2 nickels. It's not a lot of nickels, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Which isn't
So you come down the steps. Join. Everyone now is toward the bottom of the steps, basically surrounding Anna, who's the only one actually still hacking away at this post. But the cottage is starting to shake and starting to.
Well, since everybody's out, can I take out my longsword and help?
Yep.
No.
Yeah. I was, what's the interaction here?
No, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not asking her for permission.
Yeah. I'm waiting for her reaction.
Bitch.
You dare.
Very dare you.
What are you?
How
Jesus.
very dare you?
I'm just looking. I'll allow it.
So you walk over, begin hacking at the other side of the post that is almost completely through from Anna's side at this point.
Just don't
And-
take credit for
Yeah,
it.
and she kind of pauses and gives you a look for a second, and then shakes her head and just continues like hacking at the thing.
I'm just like watching a real. Everybody behave.
Growing,
So-
guys. Character
The
development.
building is starting
Maturity.
starting to break, starting to collapse now. What's the plan? Because you all are sitting under it right now.
Walk away.
Well,
Can we Eldritch blast it after we walk away to finish the last of the wood?
And then like slow-mo walk as it just
It just falls like the.
cool people don't look at explosions.
So I will say you've been going at this post. The last bit, you don't know exactly what the last bit is going to take, and so when you get there, you do swing, and there is a crack, and you feel that like shift of the pillar as it slides off to the side, and there's a rumble as the whole thing starts to teeter.
And then I just look at everyone and I'm like, run.
Yeah, you all go basically
Time to go.
running to the end of the dock to the boat that you still have at the end of the dock, I'm assuming. Unless you guys just want to dive into the water. So, let's see.
When you do the recap next time, and we get to this part, you need to have that music you pulled up where it's like, run. Duh, 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 duh.
perfect song for Anna. Just that run.
Okay. I'll say everybody except Cutlass, because you're kind of flying off away from all of this.
What a
'Cause
punk ass bitch.
you guys.
You
I
went the
guess.
opposite direction when you went out
Punk-ass
that door.
bitch.
Everybody else roll a dex save.
Okay.
No
So-
ones.
Here's the earth.
I make no promises.
Dirty 20.
Dex save. Where's my dex? Oh no.
It's okay. It's still fine. 7.
To dex save.
Also 7.
Because the
Hey,
cottage is
no.
coming down.
Oh,
I don't get any bonuses for dex
Me
save.
neither.
18.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I'm
I get a large bonus. I just rolled
Whatever your
poorly.
dex save is.
I rolled a 6. Inspiration is great.
Hey!
What, okay. But what is the? But what is
8.
it for? Is it Constitution?
No, dex.
We're all
Dex. Oh man.
Maybe it'll critically fail. I'm sure.
It's
19.
still a nat 20.
So I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Woo! Yay.
All right. So
Eric's dead.
all
Wait,
of
what
you
did he
do
get?
this. So this was just a check of
we got
5
sevens.
for me.
Oh.
I just want to make sure that nobody like slipped on the moss and everything on the thing and went
Fucking
down and got stuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, totally bit. So
White bitch
everyone
biffing.
cleared the 5. Everyone makes it down, gets into the boat, and
Paddle, paddle, paddle.
Did you ever play
Yeah.
Persona 5?
I'll say Zoretic pushes off the dock quite forcefully, just as the
Yeah.
whole of the cottage comes crashing down into the water. It's about 20 feet deep water here, so as it strikes and
Yeah.
breaks up, it does submerge and it creates quite a wave.
Yeah.
So I will say, when you all push off from the dock, which way did you go?
Away, I would hope.
So I'm assuming because it's like straight up over here that you guys went this way.
Probably.
That
Yeah, I
sounds
pushed
like,
off from there,
looks like a
probably, yeah.
channel
Okay.
that direction.
So there's a rather large wave that pushes you,
Whoa!
and I'll say
Of course.
that you guys arrive roughly into like this canal area
What's up, guys?
Why is there a giant alligator?
in the boat.
No reason.
Because
Big
this
old
place
dinosaur.
Pay no attention to the
Pay no
alligator.
attention to the alligator with a clock in its mouth.
Don't mind me. My hands were just wet.
Maybe
It's
if we
also
don't
a
move,
reason.
maybe if we don't move, they won't realize we're here.
That's T-Rexes.
It's Predator.
So the cottage comes crashing down.
Mhm.
You also do, several of you, as you're watching this, there's an explosion from the side from where you found the distillery that blasts off a good portion of the side of the cottage.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah!
Michael Bay shit.
There's,
There was a nuclear thing near that.
yeah, There's also Rafina, so is anyone else proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
No.
I
No.
don't
Okay.
think so.
No.
Rafina and Zaretic, roll me an Arcana check, please.
23.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You both do see among the like crumbling debris and other things, there is also a flash of the destruction of something that was magically imbued when this cottage came down. Looked like it came probably from the first level where the waiting pool was.
There was that mirror and also
More
The
of
well.
the enchanted stuff in there too, though, that we didn't touch as well.
Probably bad news.
Yeah.
Oops.
Good riddance.
The waves begin to settle out. You look around. You do see several of the bullywugs along the shore just staring. Completely flummoxed and lost. Mouths agape, which is pretty large for a bullywug. It's basically a frog. Just hanging open. Looking at this destruction.
I turn to Cutlass and I lean in and I go, "Don't tell anyone, but I think we killed those Twix sprite things."
That's what you're worried about? I mean, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna turn to everyone else. Oh, by the way, we have magic items. And I'm gonna set the rod down and whatever else. I grabbed the chicken jar.
The chicken jar?
I'm actually not gonna set that down. I'm just gonna hold it out in front of everybody.
So, let me...
I'm not sure what this does, but it's fun. It has little chicken legs.
Aoife picks up the metal rod and is like looking at it.
I found these boots, but if no one else wants them, I'd love to keep them because I'm loud.
So within this jar that has the various chicken legs, it also has on the side of the jar a image of like a chicken leg etched upon it. There's also a wishbone that's already been broken into two pieces.
Oh.
On the image?
So the wishbone is an actual thing inside the jar, but the image is just of a chicken's claw.
Oh. Oh! Like the... Do y'all not know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh my god!
A tattoo, right? Or a...
What?
Wasn't it a tattoo or something on
A
something?
crow's foot tattoo.
We've all had visions. Yeah. Remember?
Yes, I do.
We all had visions of the same one with the
No.
chicken foot.
Aye.
Yeah. Right.
You alright, Sam?
I'm just. What do we do with this? Hang on.
So you're taking the
Can you?
are you taking any of the pieces out of the jar, or like inspecting?
I haven't yet.
I wouldn't do that.
Can I?
No,
I would not do that
I'm
in a
asking
boat.
if you're like looking for anything more. Or...
I pick up the metal rod. That's what I'm looking at. That's
Okay,
what I'm doing.
there's a golden rod with the red button.
That's what the metal rod is.
Yeah. So sorry, just to double check. The rod this is the rod that was upstairs. There were also the like metal forks, I think, that are rods that were collected from Bavlorna, that I think are in
In the bag that I have.
in the bag of holding.
Okay, no, it's the metal rod that's.
Okay. Yeah, the rod is about yay long. It's golden. It has a red button in the middle.
I press the red button.
Oh my god. We're
The
all
boat's
dead.
still shifting forward slightly. When you click the red button, it
No, don't!
it hangs in air, completely frozen.
Nope.
Wait,
I love those.
the boat does?
The rod.
Oh, the rod.
The rod is just fixed space right now. It does not move.
Immovable rod?
I go up to it and I press it again.
Drops.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa, that's sick.
Magic.
I call this.
Dipsity, dipsity, dipsity.
I inspect the skull that I have, the elk head, or the stag skull.
Mhm.
I don't need to keep this, but I want to figure out what it is.
So, it's fairly ornate. Looks fairly nice. Sorry, 1 second.
Apparently Gandalf is at a rager right now. He's in a rave.
Slow down, Maurice. Everyone knows her father's a lunatic.
Okay.
He's
So yeah, so Cutlass, you can discern that the stag's head is magical. That's all you really know about it. There's some kind of magic radiating off from it. It doesn't seem to do anything in your hand. It doesn't feel like it's attuning or anything. But it's just like very ornate, rather nice stag's head that seems to have some kind of magical element to it.
This is nice.
I think this.
Would anyone like it? I place it down. Okay, into the bag then.
Into
Can
the
you
bag
just-
it goes.
Into the bag.
So you sort of like tip the stag's head sort of on the side, so the first horn kind of like touches because it's maybe about this big of an opening, and the whole thing's just shoot into the bag.
Put it out of the bag. And home
Do you
before
still
dark.
have those stealth components?
Yeah. What? Why do you need them?
I don't. This is just the communal bag of holding.
So do we know what that rod is, or just that it?
We have multiple
like,
casters.
Actually,
I'll
I mean,
take out
you can
the
discern that like when you click the button, it
components
stops
and-
Yeah.
in space. I would say if you wanted
Yeah.
to roll, the two of you wanted to roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
was
because
thinking.
yeah, proficiency. That's you.
No.
You have
18.
Ooh,
18.
give up. Okay.
This is an immovable rod.
Okay,
So
that's an immovable rod.
19.
yeah,
I
Well,
kind of.
it's a fairly common item. So the
I
button,
hold it above my head, and I press the button, and it stays in midair, and then like I grab it and I like pull myself up on it, and I'm just kind of.
Yeah, you can be like chin ups on it.
Doing so. Yeah, I was gonna say do some pull-ups on it.
I'm just gripping onto it, and I'm like, this is going to be so much fun.
The boat starts to get away from you. Like,
I press the button, and I'm like, ah.
I would love a little.
So
Just and
you, the two
I-
of you know because of the Arcana check, this rod can withstand and hold up to 8,000 pounds.
8,000 pounds. I was about to say
Jesus.
because I looked it up. It's 8,000 pounds of weight.
I was wondering what the purpose of it was. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool, but like, why?
it
And-
comes in clutch real quick.
A creature can use an action, but it's DC 30 to move it.
Jesus.
If it's set in place and you can't like unclick the button, then yeah, it takes a DC strength 30 to move the thing. And even then, for 10 feet.
Nice.
OP 8.
Yeah.
so
See, I'm just imagining
I
some kind of
also
person
found. I reach into
freezing
my
it
bag,
and using an
and I
action
pull
to, like,
out
jump
one
off
bottle,
and do like some kind of
and on it,
flop attack.
I guess it's Elvish, but I say this
Or
bottle
it could be really
says
interesting for, like,
grow on it.
artificer components
And
that can make
since
things
you had the
really
problem with
nice.
being a little one earlier, I thought maybe you'd want this. I had one earlier that said shrink, and it made me small, but only for like 30 seconds. So it wasn't very long.
And what did you say this was called?
It just says grow on it.
Stab someone. It's basically like
Alright.
killing hammer. You can stab
So,
someone and then just
go ahead and-
we'll run on them.
I'll say roll another Arcana check for me.
Say, and there you stay.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 19 again.
I'm trying so hard to fall asleep and I can't.
Oh, ping.
There's so many rooms. So, you open the bottle, take sort of a sniff, and then just taste a touch of the liquid. This is a potion of growth, and
So Viagra.
That's actually the Elvish for it.
So when you drink it, you gain the enlarge effect for 1d4 hours with no concentration.
Oh.
If engorge effect lasts for more than 1d4 hours,
Please find your nearest healer.
Please find your nearest cleric.
Hey, I'm right here.
You roll into one, you're like, dang.
we're gonna have to cut it off.
Come on.
So yeah, Dane, you have no idea why the potion didn't last but for a few moments for you.
Oh.
Maybe
this drink one.
it's because I'm a big person.
Stop it.
Explain.
I am a child.
Same.
It just doesn't
I was
last
thinking the
that
same thing. I'm thinking this. Yeah.
He's a big boy.
So you do have familiar with sort of the opposite of this would be the reduce potion. If that's what it was, it should have had the same effect. But there was something you did.
Probably because I walked through that room.
Because if you leave a certain area, it wears?
It's the hallway that he went into has the reduce or enlarge effect, depending on which way you're going through it.
Oh, so even though he was shrunk.
So he basically cast reduce on himself, and then walked through a hallway to enlarge himself to normal size.
That's so funny.
That's
kind of what I
incredible.
Tricks.
Yeah.
That's so
Nice.
funny.
So then you also had the other bottle, pushing bottle that had vanish written on it.
Yes.
Giant.
I'm just gonna hold on to that.
Okay.
I say, and I found a heart.
Again?
Eee.
Yeah.
Why did you take it?
That's
Oh
my
yeah,
thing.
you weren't. Yeah, you had to be there.
Is that heart beating?
It is.
Yeah, you seem to have a knack for finding beating hearts.
But the last
It's
one
troubling.
he gave to some preteen emo
Bam.
band, cover band.
Hey, it worked.
It-
It changed those kids.
Sure it did.
For the better.
Yes.
Hey.
They got out of a very bad community.
And they got trauma.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
You traded trauma for less trauma.
So those are what we call lateral moves. No specific quality.
Oh boy.
However,
They got trauma.
8,000 pounds of whey.
spell of unique therapy now.
Yep.
So,
about the last
are you all just sort of like sitting in the
Gave it to the
boat
kids.
off the shore here, so sort of going through the magic items?
Yeah, they got trauma.
You
Yes. I have.
Oh yeah, I need to
I've-
look at my thread.
Oh yeah.
In
Are you
my...
wanting to take a short rest in the boat here before you make landfall again? Or...
Oh, probably.
Yes.
The bullfrogs aren't like engaging or anything. They just let us pass.
They looked at when they saw this fall, and then immediately realized they needed to go tell someone and ran off
Okay.
along the shore.
Follow them.
Yeah, I say we take a little rest, a little nap. We just killed one of the 3 people we were supposed to kill. That's 1/3. We're almost halfway done.
Sure.
Who's gonna look out to see if any enemies strike?
That could be me.
Good.
I'm flying above, so I might as well.
Okay, so you're gonna stay flying and stay vigilant and not take the
Right.
short rest. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, then I will take the short rest.
Me
Taking.
too.
Boom.
Same.
During that time,
No.
what?
No.
That's a stretch.
No.
That one was.
That was a big
stretch.
stretch. No. No.
Big stretch.
Aww. That
Okay.
does not work.
During that time, the warmth from the collar necklace grows, and you feel more and more sturdy, and more resilient. And when it finally finishes attuning, you realize this is an amulet of health,
Very nice.
which, regardless of the level you are at currently, changes your constitution to 19.
Nice.
So, I'll get that applied and attuned to you for your
Oh, okay.
so you
So
don't need to
I don't
change
need
it.
to add it or anything, or do
I'll take care of it here shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it.
That's real nice.
But yeah, as that occurs, you feel
Okay,
your
go back to
strength
full.
and your hit points swell massively.
Hell yeah.
Sam sent the photo.
Thank you.
I can't help.
I know. I was thinking it. You saw me.
You thought it? I said.
So the stag's head was put
From
away.
my mouth or from your mouth?
Eric, you're wearing the boots.
Yeah.
So you get that. All right. So double check. You're gonna keep those?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna? Okay. So let me.
That will help me with my disadvantage at stealth.
Helps mine.
Eliminate.
I have dark vision now.
We're just doing 1 hour, right?
Really happy
And that's like a
about
not
that.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Those were like $280 bags.
No, not new player guide, you piece of shit.
So I'm kind of my temptations to like
Damn.
Kurt Geiger or Michael Kors to like something like a cheaper.
Michael Kors.
Alright.
Okay. So
I have really
yeah,
expensive taste.
I've got that added for you, Eric.
I mean, I kind
So
of
what that does, because you
So I'm
have
trying to figure out
disadvantage
alternatives.
for your stealth, like because it grants advantage, it just makes a straight roll for you
Okay.
for stealth checks. So you know, basically, you no longer have disadvantage.
Awesome.
Let's see.
I equipped it, so I don't know if that affects anything. Like I have,
Oh, did you?
I grabbed Boots of Elvenkind and equipped it.
Okay.
Sorry, I
I
should
think
have
we might have done it twice then. So let me check. I'll refresh and see if it's. Yep. All right. I'll just remove one.
Okay.
There we
Connect you.
I want to know what this is.
He's so unbothered. It cracks me up. I didn't know these things existed.
Are you taking the short rest? Okay.
I already did. I had to regain some of the points. I was running low.
I wasn't sure if asking you to do this would interrupt
So
the
yeah,
short
Athena, your hit points, your max is now 75.
God damn, son.
He's talking to you.
My hit points are now 20. What did you say?
75.
I thought you said 25. I was like, how is that helping me?
Your max is going
That's
up to
not
75.
helping me. Holy crap.
New tank. New tank.
Yeah,
New tank. New
bro.
tank.
I'm gonna be messing shit up.
I was.
I'm excited. I'm gonna be
was
plowing through
ask
stuff.
if
I love being a
I was
druid.
gonna
I have
ask
a
Aoife to
rest. I
lend
can
me her
expend
mage
my-
hand
I
to
can get my
hold
spell
on to
slots
the
back.
sheet music
Damn.
labeled upsetting to goblins so I could practice it.
Yes.
While so I want to take a short rest.
Mhm.
Am I able to before doing that cast a cantrip for Cutlass? It's something that lasts 8 hours, so it's something I just have to cast.
Oh well,
Yeah.
if you already cast it, then you would already have it up.
Yeah, this is an action to cast.
Yes.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
tested it in the cabin, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you ever dispel it?
I didn't know if I needed to.
Then I think it's still up if it lasts for 8 hours. So you don't even need to cast it again.
Yes. What are you casting? Just so I'm aware.
Mage hand.
Yeah. So the mage hand, I believe that's a concentration. Let's see. That should be. Mage hand, conjuration. No, it's conjuration. It does not require concentration.
And
So
since it's
yeah,
from
no, it just has followed you around since you you still have it.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be like flying above the boat. Aoife, You have that magical hand thing now, right?
I didn't tell you that, but sure.
Can you send it up here to hold on to this? And I'm just gonna hold on to a couple of pieces of paper.
You think it has a music stand?
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna, as we're floating out of this village that is inhabited by frog people, I guess. I guess this wouldn't matter that much. But I'm just gonna be like strumming and reading the music that's labeled upsetting to goblins. And I'm just gonna be strumming that and practicing it, I guess.
No rest, no peace.
Duly noted. Okay.
Every time I heard the word frogs, I just hear, "Turn the freaking frogs gate." Do you understand that? Gate!
Frogs! Freaking frogs!
So Stack Head got put away. Boots are being worn. Anybody want to take a look at the spool of thread or the broken wishbone?
I'll take a look at the broken wishbone.
Okay. So you got 2 pieces of
Okay.
the wishbone.
I'll look at the thread.
The miss I was sleeping.
Just good.
Can you do anything with them?
Detect magic? I don't know. Or I guess, can I try and put them back together?
There it is.
There it is.
Oh yeah, this is more gameplay.
As you're taking your short rest and sort of feeling with these, you press them together and you hear Bavlorna's voice.
Ah!
What are you, to the same person?
Yes.
Skabatha forgets the first creature she sees when she wakes up. Although her memory of it returns each night when she sleeps. Creature forgotten by Skabatha in this manner is invisible to her. Do you believe that?
Oh.
Sisterly tea.
This seems to be a recording that was taken
Sorry, that's just how sisters
probably
are.
by the witch that you guys saw
Yeah.
of Bavlorna ragging on her sister and one of her weaknesses. So it's the first creature she sees each day.
When she wakes up.
Just forgets
She
it.
forgets, and that creature's invisible to her.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a weird curse.
this is good to know. Oh, this could be fun.
Which sister?
Skabatha.
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 And actually, while we're doing the short rest too, what did the 2 of you send?
In my letter, I mentioned, and if you want us to like write out the letters that we sent, I can do that. But in my letter, I would have specifically mentioned, because I wrote to Endolin, right?
Yes.
And Endolin was the one that I was sort of one-on-oneing.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So I'm gonna mention like
What?
that bird that was giving you a hard time was a pest, but we dealt with him, and
He was so handsome.
I personally
and so cool.
I personally took out a dagger, and I sliced part of my skin off that also contained a few feathers, and I bloodied the feathers a little bit with the blood that came on the knife
That's
to serve as proof of my death.
You take 4 points of damage from that, but yes.
That's fine.
It's for a good cause.
I wrote a letter.
Oh God.
And it said,
You can write?
Apparently in Elvish too.
I didn't know you could read.
I didn't know you could read.
Sorry.
no, give me time to think. Let's try to introduce.
Everyone insult him quick! Extra time!
The scourge have been taken care of, and that's all I write.
Mm-hmm.
I write BB at the bottom, and then I also attach like with it or like wrap it around. I tear my witchlight wings in half,
Ooh.
and I cut my palm and I like
Why does everyone do the
smear it
palm?
across the wings, and send that.
It's the move. Perfect. harm. It doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah, just 1 point for that.
Okay.
And then spool of thread. Was anyone going to take a look at that?
I will.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, did you want to?
It doesn't matter. Either one. I just want to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Has anyone not looked at a magic item
Cursed
yet?
items.
I was gonna say, does anybody else want to explore a magic item? Do you want to see what the thread is about?
She tried to just destroy the place without. You know,
That's true.
Oh, yeah,
That's
she
true.
doesn't really care too much.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care if we live or die either, but you know that's.
I would like to
Roll an insight
inspect.
check.
So who's checking out the spool?
Honestly, if they'd
oh,
still
wait,
been
sorry.
out there,
I'll
I
wait.
would have been trying to
Okay.
appeal to the fact that you
Roll
may, on the
investigation for me.
outside appear to hate the world, but you've been traveling with these people for a while, and
Dirty
I feel
20.
like deep down,
Okay, nice.
you would hate yourself
So,
for killing them.
As you unroll a little bit of thread and take a look at it, it seems to shift colors. But it's really frustrating to you. It's
Grr. Stop changing colors.
you believe like any garment
But I'm a rainbow.
made from this thread
But I'm gay.
would elicit the worst kind of like doubt of
Okay,
one's
right.
appearance. It would like trigger all kinds of the color
He's
just
just getting-
does.
Oh, he's playing
It
with
seems like the absolute worst color, no matter what you're imagining. So when you picture like putting this into some sort of cloak, it turns to a color that's like the worst color you can think of for a cloak. But if you think about, okay, well, this color wouldn't be so bad for a pair of pants or whatever. It shifts to the worst color for a pair of pants.
What?
Nani the fuck?
Interesting. Well, does anybody want this annoying thread spool? It doesn't do me any good. My fashion attire is quite spot on, if I don't say so myself.
Pass.
So it's a thread that turns into a random color that is like the worst color for something when you're thinking of.
Yeah. So, what are you thinking of presently?
A jacket
Jacket. It's this like
or a shawl, or whatever you want to call it in that time.
jacket. It's this
Thank you,
like
sir.
weird,
Thank you.
like tarnished silverish color that just like looks awful. You look at it, and you're thinking more of like for a cloak,
Okay, yeah.
and it's this blue that would normally be kind of nice, but it's like interwoven with this like putrid green at the
Ah.
top of it.
So Seahawks colors, gotcha. So it's a different color to the person that's perceiving it. That's interesting.
Does it fancy your interest? Just like tosses it your way.
I think it's good to go in the bag of holding for now.
I open it up. and put it in.
Although maybe if we wrap it around the what was it? The thing that you took? I can't remember.
The rod.
The rod. Wrap it around the rod. Confuse some people with this random hanging thread. on the
As,
rod.
as you let go of the spool and put it into the bag of holding, you realize not only had the sense of like self-doubt and frustration of what it would look like entered your head, you'd actually been feeling some frustration and self-doubt yourself that alleviated the moment you let go of it.
So, just keep as note. I was feeling really angsty and frustration when I was holding that and trying to figure out what colors it was, and it wasn't doing the color that I wanted for my item, but as soon as I let go of it and put it in that bag, I felt a lot more at ease.
You seem angsty.
So we sneak someone in
Freaky.
to the witch, have them look at her so they're invisible, and then when they're invisible, tie the thread on them so that they feel horrible.
I can literally fly up above her bed and keep myself there until she wakes up.
I was thinking of knitting the thread into a comfort blanket.
Is the thread that long? I thought it was just like a little tiny piece of thread.
A spool. It's
It's
a
a
spool.
spool.
It's a full spool. Okay. Well, never mind then.
It might just be a shawl, depending on how much thread.
Is it reusable? Or you just use it once and it's done.
Do you want to unspool so that?
I mean, if you knit, you just unravel it.
Oh, is it just endless then? Oh crap. That'd be cool. Maybe it's
Well,
magical endless
are you
spool.
unspooling it or like to try to find out if?
Oh, I already threw it in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
So you're not,
We can look
you're
at it
not
later. Whenever we take a long rest.
So what's next? We need to find a way to the other realm. Any ideas?
You could ask the frogs.
Yeah. Sure, they're gonna want to help after we just
So-
burnt their palace to the ground.
Zoretic is unsure of this, but you all did have a name of someone in this realm. This came quite a while ago.
The crab or something.
You're close.
It was in the Jingle Jangles hut.
Yeah.
Jingle Jangle?
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
there. I was.
Yeah, Jingle Jangle informed you all
The movie?
of the person you're looking for.
It was a
I was
crab.
blipped. I was not there.
Pincher.
Dang it, I don't remember.
Come on,
If you don't have it in notes, somebody can roll a history check.
Come on, Mr. Recaplicant.
Recaplicant.
Recaplicant. More like Recaplicant.
You Caplican do it.
16.
Fuck my cock, dude. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry.
Fuck my god, man.
That's not what I said, but okay.
I don't think I have anything.
God,
Said
Sav.
history.
So
Are you okay?
Anna already rolled it.
Okay.
The name was Clapperclaw.
Thank you.
Clapper
I was
claw.
close.
That's what. That's
No, you.
That's
I was surprised you remembered most of the.
Capper?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not. And it's a crab or
That claw.
a claw.
Clapperclaw.
Who will go and who will stay?
Clapperclaw was. You were told by Jingle Jangle that they are actually from Thither originally and escaped to Hither, but they know the route and know how to get through the barriers.
That's fine, Jim. Them.
Hi.
So,
You doing all fine?
Yes.
He's being all playful.
They
That sounds like a
escaped
plan.
from thither and came hither. It just says they were there and now they're here.
Damn it.
I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is.
It tickles me too.
You suppose we should ask around for this Clappercorn?
Crapper.
She's in character.
She's in character. I didn't realize.
Clapper.
All right.
Claw?
Do this then.
Crapper. Craw.
Cheek clapper.
So we are just about at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
And given that it's a weeknight.
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
A good chance to call it.
Let's see.
I
what's
do
the
like
best
the earlier start and the early, like getting home at 10. It means like we can all get a proper night's rest.
Yeah.
Unless you're like me sleeping on the couch.
Why are you sleeping on a couch?
Because Allison's been sick.
Oh.
But Eight Sisters is next week.
No.
And it's throat issues.
Oh.
She tested negative for strep and stuff, but they gave her antibiotics, and she's starting to feel better. But thankfully, I haven't gotten anything. So, but also the reason I'm sleeping on the couch is so I don't catch it.
Yeah.
Right.
Good point.
So, and I've been like masking around her and stuff. But
Aw.
and then of course like 2 people in my cast are sick right now too. So I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
How did the
Rebecca?
show go this week?
Yeah, and Rebecca.
How'd the show go this week?
Good. We had